Now that's the face of an angry baby.
Hello, Internet. My cat might kill me tonight. It's nice knowing all of you. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to Fall of Pilion, presented by Thimbos and Dragons. I'm Liz. I'll be your chaos, please, sir.
I'll be your chaos, please, sir.
Yes, I'll be your chaos. Okay, let's just start this again. I'll be your chaos guide for this evening. We'll start with the usual announcements as my cat continues to whip me in the face. Beginning with thanking our artists, as always. Because I don't think Mackie's actually days up, but always thanks, Mackie.
Yeah, always.
There's no Mackie art, but like, thanks, Mackie. We love you. There will be art from Carly soon, who's going to do the awesome name tiles for this game that will show up at some point. They'll be cool new name tiles, so you're welcome. Thanks, Carly. You can find all of our Twitter info down below, so come follow us on Twitter, including follow Aldrich Academy on Twitter as well, which is our other game we play because they're cool. Izzy is the headmaster for that one.
Nice.
And we also want to thank you guys for watching, for coming out on a Saturday night to watch some chaos go down. You're welcome. It happened the first 2 seconds. So thank you to our followers, our subscribers, for taking the time to watch this show. Please come in, if you haven't subscribed already, come subscribe now. We have fun in the chat. Come hang out chat. Yes, it is Pilion tonight. That's why I'm talking and fucking up. We don't bite hard unless you're a homophobic or racist. I'm reading something that Izzy sent me.
Why are you reading? No, it's supposed to be, we don't bite hard unless you're a homophobic or a racist. Then we bite you incredibly hard and yeet you with the band hammer.
Yeet? How do you yeet someone with a band hammer?
You hit them so hard.
Oh, see, I was thinking more like...
I thought yeeting was throwing.
I'm thinking more like a shot put, where you swing it around hard that when you hit them, they go flying.
Actually, shot put is this. I used to shot put. I was really bad at it.
Isn't that the one where you swing the...
That's discus.
That's what I'm thinking.
Right. Yep, you're right.
I also did discus. I was also really bad at that.
As you can see, this is a chaos stream.
I did a lot of sports, and I was bad at every single one of them.
I was a provincial champion in curling.
I played a lot of softball, got us in state nationals. Not state nationals, state finals.
Oh, for playing, let's see, I played softball, basketball, soccer, I did track. I tried to run track, but I'm a fat kid, so I didn't run very well. And I did discus, and I did shot put, and I did swimming. I did marching band, which is a sport. If you don't think it's a sport, I'll fucking cut you. It's a really hard sport, guys.
What's a sport?
Marching band. I was also a cheerleader for
No, just what's a sport in general?
I played a lot of sports, and I was bad at every single one of them except marching band. I was tuba captain. So you're welcome.
So what happened last episode?
What happened? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay, so is that all the fapping we're doing? You ready to go?
Did you just say fapping?
Fapping.
Fapping.
Okay. I heard that.
I'm just gonna hang out on mute for a bit.
Alright, guys, we're just gonna... That's it. That's it. Good night, everyone.
I don't...
Good night.
Yo, I don't know why you let me DM, because this happens every fucking time.
That's why I tried to give you a script that you didn't read at all.
I did read it! I read it.
You just didn't say it.
You corrected me.
It got tangential, because that's just life. That's just life.
That was Izzy's polite way of being like, motherfucker, stop. So, there.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Anyways, welcome back to Pilion, guys.
Yo, welcome.
My face is really red. Alright, so last we left off, our intrepid adventurers kind of finally made their way into Farnfoss, which is kind of the biggest city they've been in yet. They kind of followed along the very mysterious Parth. Decided to go to the fancy schmancy hotel, the Third Cliff, where they also found out where Senior, Typhid Senior had stayed. So they got the same room that he got, ended up with really good rolls, finding a marking behind, I don't know if that's a microphone or a fan. Found some 3 black markings behind the desk that was necromantic. They went down into the market. I almost said courtyard. The market area where they met a new friend, Elihana, who is a human ranger. Where they 2 of them went into Luke and Harmonia went into the temple of Koya and talked to Zalia's professor, trainer, sensei dude. Learned a lot more about the realm walkers, not prophecy, tale. Y'all are moving around and my ADD is going wild. I can't look at any of you. Learned a lot about the realm walkers stuff. And they also found out a little bit more about the realm walkers themselves before they're asked to, okay, I'm just not going to look at Izzy. Until they're asked to go and get a book from the capital for Earth, the Book of the Dead, more or less, the Death Beast. While this is happening, our intrepid friend Reyes went and followed Parth around town, got a book, stole a book, sat outside a library for a while, ended up being seen by Parth, followed them back, got a note, met each other at the silver... Bought a book, which I'm very proud of you for not stealing that one too, where they ended up following him into the Silver Root, which was a tavern, talked for a little bit. He went on his way to go do his life stuff. And they ended drinking with Ellie and Ellie's girlfriend, almost fiance, Rhea.
I also robbed a bunch of people.
You did rob a few people. I don't remember what I told you that you stole.
It was gold.
A lot of gold. Oh, yes, you're robbing people while everyone was drinking. So that is where we pick up this horrible, chaotic description. Is you guys are all drinking with Ellie and Rhea. You're on like your first drink, like probably first or second drink. So,
also, Squid, your screen is half closed. Your thing didn't close all the way, or open all the way.
So now the night is yours. What would you guys like to do?
We could be partying though.
SpongeBob, can you remind me of the note I told you to keep?
Fucking come on.
Oh, you'd also found out that Typhid Senior had gone to a weird underground club or something that no one really seemed to know about.
I have in my notes that you told me to keep one, and I told you write it down yourself. So it's up. It's actually lost.
You did not. You said you got it. Oh my god. All right. I'm gonna go find that lady who was rich and fancy again and ask her what the location was again of that demon.
Yeah. Because I remember this conversation too.
Yeah, you
where the devil thing is?
You said ask where the vamps are normal or vampires are normal and where it attacked the road.
Yes. Okay. I have that one. All right. So I was going to ask that. I actually wrote down that note. Okay. So I'm going to look across to our friend here who's from California. I can't remember what their name is right now.
Ellie.
I need to take freaking notes.
Ellie. You do.
I will.
Ellie.
Okay, you know what? Hold on. You go ahead. I'm going to open up a document called Notes for Pilion.
Oh my god. Is my game so far flung and chaotic that Izzy has to take notes? I don't know if this plot makes any sense at all, but the fact that you're taking notes proves to me that it doesn't, and I'm so sorry.
It's no time.
Izzy has never taken notes before, and I don't know if it's a good thing that they're taking notes.
So, you said Ellie, was it, right? Yes. I don't know what voice I'm in right now, but I'll get there.
Oh my god, you're so cute. That's adorable. What voice are you talking about?
Never mind. Are vampires normal here?
Oh, like sometimes they are, and they like most of the time they're not too bitey, but sometimes they go a little bitey. I'm like, whoa, I'm with someone. You can't bite this neck.
Okay, so
But like for the most part, people are pretty chill about them. They tend to stay like more up north because like like they don't need heat and it's like cold anyways. But like sometimes they come down.
oh, all right. Well, that's good. That's good. So we don't have to worry about that. Good to know.
I mean,
Thank
you should still like make sure that they like don't go for like like consent is really good. So you have to if they like don't ask and they go for it, you just kick them in the balls because like that always works. But so I mean, yeah, they're like totes norm.
All right. Good. Good. Well, I look over at Luke specifically. Vampires are normal.
I don't want to think. How does that biology work? How do you date?
Oh my goodness, are vampires not normal where you're from?
I live under the water.
Oh my gosh, I never thought about it. Yeah, I mean, they could totally go underwater. It's not like they breathe or anything, but I mean,
for some fucking reason. Yeah, that's great. That makes sense.
well, I mean, like they're dead technically. They don't like have to breathe. Didn't you know that?
I'm still looking over towards the vampire.
A lot of times they like just do it because like everyone else does it, so they want to like blend in somewhat. But like technically speaking, they don't have to breathe because it's not like they have like blood pumping through their veins.
So note Ellie, lesbian from California.
If you'd like to, you can make a perception check to see if the vampire across the room is breathing or not.
I mean, they're probably
if you
faking,
want.
but
I mean, I don't know that there's a vampire here. I've just been told they're
not?
real.
that was a D12, so I'm not going to roll that. Now, it did roll a 12, and then I rolled a D20 and rolled a 12 again, so maybe I was supposed to roll a 12. So 12 plus perception, 8, so 20.
It seems to be breathing, but the breath is much like doesn't seem natural. Like they sometimes forget they have to breathe, and then they're like like so they might stop breathing for like a minute and then just like start breathing again.
Yeah.
So
it looks like it's intentional to just pretend that they're doing it. All right. And and do they still have to like drink specifically humanoid blood, as in any of us?
Well, some of them are like vegetarians, so they only drink like animal blood, which I know why they call it vegetarians because technically there's not vegetables. I mean, some like it, some don't. Kind of depends, really.
I'm keeping that note. Vegetarians.
Blooditarians. I don't actually know what to really call it because, like, I mean, they don't eat their main source of food.
Well, that's also good to know. So it seems, Luke, the rules of vampires applies the same, and Harmonia.
Wait, so you do have vampires where you're from?
I mean, yes, but also the rules on them vary wildly. We talking Dracula-style vampires? Because those are wildly different than the regular kind.
I don't think that they would know what Dracula is.
Is Dracula like your friend?
He's a famous vampire.
Oh my gosh, you have a famous vampire? That's pretty
Okay, now I'm curious. What's your famous vampire?
Well, the most famous vampire that like I've heard stories was one that kind of like pillaged up the north. Like that's kind of where like set the kingdom-ish area of it. His name was something. Matep. His name was Matep the Slaughterer. And like actively
M-A-T-E-P? Matep?
Yeah, good job. Oh my gosh, you guys are so cute. You've never heard about Matep. So Matep was like from the southern area as a vampire and got like ran out of his area, and he was like, this is bullshit. Why can't we have rights too? So then he like went up to the north and just like slaughtered everyone there and turned into kind of like a big cult of vampires. And then it kind of started like their own little like democracy stuff. But then like Pilion's king made a deal with them, so they kind of joined like our kingdom. So I don't know if that's actually a thing anymore because technically like the kings are dead, so maybe that truce is kind of like falling out, which could be bad probably, but like it's probably fine. But so it's like Matep the Slaughterer. He's a big activist for like vampire rights everywhere else.
Are they not considered to have rights?
Well, like a lot of people are really scared of him because the whole like I'm gonna drink your blood and like drain you dry kind of thing. And Montel's like, none of us are like that, okay? So after he slaughtered the town, I think he became like one of the first like vegetarian ones because then he only ate like deer and stuff for a while. And then people were like, that's not right. And he's like, I'll fuck you up. And so, like would sometimes kill people.
So after all the death and the slaughtering, then Matep was like, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna do that anymore.
Yeah, like that's what the stories say, that after he like slaughtered the whole area, he's like, I think vampires should have rights because not all of us are like mindless killers. See, like I'm not a mindless killer. I just eat this deer.
Okay, so not a mindless killer, a mindful killer who killed people on purpose then.
Yeah, he was pretty crazy.
Good to know.
He was
also,
it's crazy.
As an aside, you said the name of this country's Pilion? Is that where we are right now?
Well, okay, so you guys don't know any of this. This is so crazy. This is wild. You guys are wild, and I love it. I'm here for this, like, now. So, like, technically, this is, like, the whole country is, like, Pilion, because, like, there's the King of Pilions kind of brought together these four different, like, sort of nations into one nation, but then like the kings died really suddenly, so then like the four nations were like, you did it, no you did it, no you did it, and so now they've all broken up kind of again into their own nations, but a lot of us just still call it Pilion because like they still kind of meet in the capital. All they do is really fight, and they're like, I'm gonna take your border. I'm like, no, I'm gonna take your border. And so yeah, like technically right now we're in kind of the area of Nadis. So it's like this kind of like the edge, like on across the river, kind of becomes Vectec, and then there's Istop, and then there's the one to the north.
Just to clarify, that's Sydney, Izzy, and Hectic.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know these people.
Good to know.
All random locations with totally wild names.
Oh, it's random names that like stuff just got pulled out of a hat. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's just random.
Why do I feel like I'm the warring nation? Anyways.
Because you might be. You don't know.
Think about it for like a second. Maybe.
So now like the four nations are always kind of like fighting. So people keep saying it's going to break up again and like it's going to be the fall of Pilion or something. But like there's others that are still like...
the name of the show and that's the
roll
name.
credits.
Roll credits. I know, I was like, roll credits.
That's it. Have a great night, guys.
Woo!
But like others are still championing that like something will come and keep it all together. So like I don't know. I guess we'll see. Just wild things started happening with everything. So
also important note: Izzy is the Fire Nation.
Izzy is actually the Fire Nation.
I actually wrote here when I heard that, is Izzy the Fire Nation?
Izzy's the Fire Nation.
Also, what were the names of those four countries again? Could you just like say them all?
So it's Nadis, Neydis.
So Sydney.
Sydney.
What's Nadis known for?
Nadis has like a lot of the forests are in Nadis, so like a lot of furniture, wood, stuff like that kind of travels to the other four nations, like the major export. Then there's like the really weird trees that are like way up north, that they're all like pastel colors and stuff. That stuff's wild. I haven't seen it personally, but like I hear it's real pretty. So yeah, there's a lot of that. There's also like a bit of fishing, but not a lot.
And then Istov?
Istop is like the big fishing area. Like, oh my god, because they sit along like pretty much the entire sea border of the country almost, of like this area. So that's also where the capital is located, is in Istop, because it's right on the port, which kind of makes sense actually. So they have a lot of the sea. They have like some produce and stuff, but like it's not the best things to get. A lot of root vegetables.
All right, doesn't sound very intimidating.
I mean, it's also like, they're the capital, so like all the armories are there, really, technically.
And Vectech?
Vectech, yeah, Vectech is like a massive desert. So like not a lot comes out of it. They do some mining up in there. There's some like wild mines. But I mean that's kind of just a giant desert. But it's like the biggest of the four nations. But that's because a lot of it's not been explored. Because like I said, it is a hot as hell desert.
Understood. Where do you come from?
Well, like I'm from Istaf, from this like small town called Westry. Kind of like a fishing area. I hopped a boat and kind of like made my way here because I was like, I'm really sick of this. You guys are kind of dicks. So then I kind of like opened up my own little like stall here. Sometimes I go back with Rhea, but like not all the time because Rhea doesn't like it there very much because like I said, they're kind of dicks. So we don't go back off. They see Rhea's like, mm-hmm.
I like how my notes now say Westry. Ellie left because Izzy is a dick, apparently.
Totes. Totes. My goats.
Yeah. Thank you for the education.
Yeah, it's wild that you guys don't know any about this. Like, where are you guys from? I know you said you're from like underwater, but like you must be like super underwater. Like the bottom.
Yeah, like under a rock, underwater. Oh wait, no, that was Patrick.
I come from a secret country hidden behind a large waterfall called Canuckia.
Oh my!
Canuck?
That's like I've never heard of that place. It's super secret.
You know what? That tracks.
Right.
Thinking about it, that makes sense. All right.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
I like when I go to this place called Canuckia. That sounds awesome.
I mean, from what I hear, there's just way too many geese.
An obscene amount of geese.
You have to watch out for the cobra chickens. They're
that's
something.
Is that what you call them?
Oh my gosh. Is it like the body of a chicken, the head of a cobra?
You have those?
I mean, no, we have like cobras and chickens, but I've never seen them together. That sounds horrifying.
So it's a chicken and it can fly for periods of times with a
and it
cobra
honks at you.
It does honk.
But it sounds more like honk than anything else.
It's like
it causes problems on purpose.
Rhea, have you ever seen something like that? And Rhea's like, no, not really. That sounds... I kind of want to find one now.
Incredibly deadly. Very weak to hockey sticks.
I don't know.
And you would know this through experience.
Well, it's either that or shovels.
A goose without the shovel? Oh my god. Okay.
Totes are wild. Totes wild. Do you have like any other questions? Since you guys sound like you're all like far away.
I've asked a lot of questions. I believe my other friends here should ask some questions.
I mean, I have more questions about Canuckia.
Okay, well, it's not important right now.
I like do too.
Yeah, well, let's answer questions about Canuckia.
No, we're good. Yes, we're good.
Really? Reyes doesn't like getting put in the hot seat.
Oh no!
Oh my god, is your seat on fire?
Yeah, have you not noticed how my entire personality is based around people not focusing on me?
I mean,
too bad.
The double mask
I'm pretty focused.
I mean, I'm very invested now. I'm incredibly invested, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go steal some... have some fun.
Don't steal from people.
Yeah.
They're drunk. It's so rude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to the bar and just get a drink. Because I need one that's away from everyone else.
Okay. You buy a drink. It's pretty cheap here. It's like a couple bronze pieces. So.
Cool. I'll go mark that up.
Okay. You get a drink.
Where are you from, Harmonia? I don't think I actually asked. And I don't know if it's rude or not to ask. But I would...
I mean, apparently you followed all my social media.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're saying to me. Where are you from again? What? What?
I'm
Like,
just
where
gonna
are you
watch you for a
from?
hot minute.
Just gonna speak in primordial. I don't know. What's happening? What's going on?
Hold up, do I fucking know that? Hold
No.
on.
Ha.
Make
No, I
a
don't.
perception check for me. There, Luke.
A perception. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to open my calculator. That's what I was forgetting. 18 plus 4. 22. Oh. What was that? What was that for?
Nothing.
What does my 22 perceive?
Okay. Everything seems normal.
What does my 22 perceive? What's got higher than a 20?
There is music, and there is some people across from you. Your drink is almost gone.
I'm disgusted.
Um,
Gotta love it.
So yeah, like, where are you from?
I come
Okay.
back with the drink. Yes, where are you from?
It's a wonderful place. Reyes, how did you do that with coming up with the making it sound cooler than it is?
You could probably try something like Shikorgi.
What?
Okay, first of all, how did you know? That's kind of creepy.
I have my ways.
Shikorgi.
Okay, I haven't heard that one either. You guys must be from like from the Northern Kingdom or something. Like,
Yeah,
I've
it's
never even heard of these places.
Yes, I'm from the very high
it's
north.
not as north as Kanukia, but
Oh wow! I like when I visit. This place sounds so cool. Like, how'd you guys get down here then? If you guys are from so far up north, I guess like south if you're from the water area.
I actually took a carriage drawn by about 6 dozen cobra chickens.
Oh my gosh, that must have been
doesn't happen. Nobody can tame that many cobra chickens.
Who said they were
horrifying.
tamed?
How did you get
Then
them
how
to
would
go
you
in
get
one
all of
direction?
the wild?
Lasso.
But still, they would all be trying to separate.
They'd scatter.
I feel like they just like attack you or
They'd,
each
like,
other.
Throw
Actually,
a 40
that
on
is
the floor and
incredibly
yell
accurate.
scatter.
No, I just walked here. It took a very long time. Several years.
Wow.
Uh,
You guys are wild, and I'm loving it. You're cute, you're cute, you're cute. Y'all are wild. OMG. Aren't they super wild, babe? And Ray's just like tired. She's like, yeah. Totes wild.
Yeah, we are just making shit up about Canada now.
For sure.
And our national sport is played on swords that are attached to shoes, that you then walk around with a larger sword and hit a small disc into a net.
Now, this time, I know, you're just messing with me. You're
To be fair,
so
that's
funny.
not- honestly, that's not inaccurate. Maybe
Like,
the
there's-
holding sword is a bit much. It's more of a club than a sword.
Yeah, I suppose it's more of a club. Yeah, that's fair. It's a club.
There's like no way you guys would be able to balance on like swords like that. Like, that's not
Guys
possible.
don't skate.
Oh, they don't have a
ice.
handle.
Yeah, they're not. It's just the blade.
they just kind of attached to your shoes.
It's less of a sword and more a blade on shoes.
Yeah.
And you use
Oh my
that on
god, you
ice.
guys are so funny. There's no way that's possible. OMG.
Do they not
It's
have
actually
ice
really-
skating here?
really
No,
difficult.
You guys are hilarious. There's
Yes,
no
yes.
way.
If there's ice here, I'm making skates.
I mean,
Is
are you gonna invent hockey?
I might have to. I feel like that's the Kanukia way.
Do you remember that ice skating shoot?
That one's pretty good.
It is so weird that you know about this too.
OMG, it's so funny.
Yeah,
Just
that
for
Hours to get right.
time saving. Is there anything else you guys need to talk to of important, not inventing a story?
A half an hour.
Excuse you. This is incredibly important.
This is the most important thing we've ever done.
Listen, it's character building.
So while you guys,
No, you know what's
I
important?
do have
We
a real
need more
question,
perception checks.
I do have an actual real question.
Okay.
When I was talking to Rhea earlier, she said that there was a barbed devil spotted, and I do have an actual. I was gonna ask that. We got signed.
That wasn't her. That was someone else. That was the question I asked.
Oh right, Yeren and Siren Kester. That was someone else.
That's what I asked you to.
That was what it was about. I was like, somebody mentioned to me a barbed devil, and I feel like I should ask her about this. It's in my paragraph of notes about Rhea as well, so I think I just combined it. It's a full paragraph I have about Rhea.
Okay.
Question. Sorry.
Okay, so I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know about any winter shoots. That's what I don't know what that is. Hey, do you guys know if there are like devils or demons or whatever nearby? If that's like normal or bad or good?
Rhea will speak up this time, be like, well, I mean, not really. There's not usual like tons of devils, but lately it's just been like a lot of crazy infernal creatures running around. I mean, there's been reports all over. Like, I feel like the town crier is always yelling about something different every day, and I mean, don't really know what's going on. I mean, some of the keepers say that like the Eternals are displeased with us. Some say this is like the end. It's like a war. I don't know. But no, there's not usually, and it's kind of a little freaky.
Okay, good to know. That's not supposed to happen. Yay.
Yeah, it's wild. I mean, it makes traveling pretty tough. It doesn't help the whole, warring nations kind of thing when they're all blaming each other for summoning infernals and can never get away from the news cycle. I mean,
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, some say that, like, because, infernals are kind of from the underworld, that, like, the Eternal of the underworld is pissed about something going on and sending stuff up, or, fighting with their twin. I don't know.
Well, that is concerning. Where is that mostly happening?
Well, I mean, we traveled to Sirencaster not too long ago, and they had reports in Istaf about infernals running around, and we've heard a bunch out here. I don't know what's going on, and
so they're just popping up everywhere.
That's what the reports sound like. They're just kind of showing up. Started a couple months ago.
Is there any country where they're not popping up?
I haven't heard anything up to the north, but you don't get a lot of information from those guys. They kind of keep to themselves.
That is accurate. We do tend to keep to ourselves.
So, I mean, they could not be up there, but news takes a long time to travel from down there. I heard someone say there's some in Vectech, but same thing. They kind of keep to themselves there. Usually just traveling out to some of the border towns to get supplies and kind of head back. There's, like the roving lichen community that they'd probably know more, but...
Did you hear that, SpongeBob? Lichens.
There's a group of, like, werewolves? Just...
I mean, it's not all wolves.
Well, I mean, of were creatures... where are they?
Yeah, they kind of rove throughout the deserts of Vectech. Hectic. They just kind of rove the deserts of Hectic. They kind of rove the deserts, kind of camping out, very nomadic. No one ever really knows where. Very few. I just can't say not everyone, sir. Not everyone. No one knows because someone's got to know. But they're never in one place for very long.
Sounds like This is... Huh.
Okay,
Yeah.
I want to go there.
This is a lot of information, and you said a couple months ago. Do you know how many exactly?
Ray will look at Ellie, and Ellie will sit there for and be like, okay, so we were in Sirencaster like 3 months ago, and they were talking about it, but like before that, we were like kind of over there.
Okay,
So
out of curiosity, this is out of character.
Yeah.
Does this align with my arrival?
It was going on. You remember when you got here? There were already reports, and you've been here for, you know how long you've been here for.
Okay. Am I roughly around that same amount of time? But like, it was a little bit.
You're about a month. You're about a month into it.
Okay. When my arrival.
So it's been going on for about 4 months.
Okay.
Which is pretty close to the king's mysteriously dying. Was like 4.5 months ago.
Okay. Do I know anything about the king's thing, or is that also news to me?
No, you know a little bit of just kind of what you've heard. I mean, I don't know if you've gone into it. You know the basics of the king's husband died, very mysteriously. And then like a couple weeks later, the king was like found dead in his study. And the revivals did not work on either body, and they're not really sure why. I mean, the running theory is they were poisoned with something by one of the like nation's councilmen, or like.
And where were these kings located?
The kings were located in Iston, the capital,
Okay.
which is Istov.
Okay, so they
Arda's
were.
Garden is the name of the capital.
Okay, cool. Good to know. And out of curiosity, did I appear in Istov?
You did appear in Istov.
Good to know. Just checking.
Yeah. Well, island. You appeared in an island off of Istov.
I was just curious.
Yes.
Cool. Well, I don't have any more questions about this, and I'm sure this topic isn't wonderful. We're just so curious about this place. We haven't been here very long. Just as the north is very different for you, this is very different for me.
Yeah, well, like, I'm glad you guys are down here because I am loving you all. It's so fun talking and learning about you guys. I mean, either you're like lying to me about crazy like blades on shoes, but like there's cats at this bar. Love it.
I am creating skates when we're done here. I'm gonna go to a blacksmith and try to make skates.
Probably the most basic of things. I think it might just be because the North knows it, but not the Southern nations.
So like, what are your guys' plans? Like, what are you gonna do while you're in the Farnfoss?
Well, we're honestly here to investigate these demons we keep hearing about.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, Ray, if you could, because you know you got some like weird underground connections for like your weird magic-y stuff. Like magic is weird, okay? So they were looking for like an underground, like one of the underground clubs that like the creepy guy was talking about. Did he get any information about them for like our new besties? And Ray will be like, underground club where weird stuff happens. Is that kind of all the information we got to go off of that?
Yeah, it was the place I had mentioned earlier where you could have like a weird and wild time.
Right.
That she was trying to get invited to.
Apparently you require a specific person to give you entry or something along those lines. Like, you have to know someone.
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier. I'll see if I can find anything out for you guys. It might just take like, I'll see if I can find any of my weird, crazy magic friends. Kind of looks at like Ellie like, what the fuck, man? But yeah, no, I'll see if I can find any information out for you guys. Totes. Oh god, I've been hanging out with her too much. You're lucky I like you. Oh my god, you like love me, babe. Shut up. Yeah.
Listen, that's adorable.
So did you guys continue drinking the night away? Any other questions?
Does that say we need a ship name for Shape Hollow?
Dude, that's been up there for a while. I've not changed
for
it.
a long
Because
while.
I thought we've called it Shape Hollow.
Has been Shapalo?
I thought it was Tail
Chipotle.
Taser.
Yeah,
There's
Tail
Tail
Chaser was the
Chasers.
other one. I that's been up there for a while because honestly I've been too lazy to pull it down and change it.
That's fair.
Well, yeah, I've been tired. I've been working too much.
Who knows?
Anything else that we want to know?
I mean, we could faff around for another 30 minutes.
I know you guys can, 'cause that's been most of this game. How I do have to ask, how much are you guys drinking?
Oh,
So
not
you're
enough to get
probably
drunk.
on
Unless-
like your second drinks right now.
Okay, yeah, that's. I would do 3 things of wine
3.
at the most.
Okay.
That's what I specifically asked for was red wine if possible.
Can you just make a Constitution saving throw for me? DC's like 10 because you haven't had that much. How much are you guys drinking?
I rolled an 11 plus.
You're good. You're like
I am-
buzzed.
I'm drinking the night away.
Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
I'm trying to stay I'm sipping. I think I might sip on. Do I know if Reyes is sober?
Rhea is pretty.
Oh no, not Reyes.
sober.
Reyes, our buddy.
Oh, Reyes. I mean, you can tell that they're like buzzed, but
they,
not
like,
like
don't drive
crazy.
Okay, but they're in
I
don't
I mean,
drive
you
territory.
can't see my face,
You
so
should
it's really
not
hard to base it off
drive
of facial.
At all when drinking.
I-
I mean, their mannerisms seem very much still in control.
Okay,
like-
because I'm like, who's gonna be the designated?
There's no
sober person?
swaying. They are very much their sassy, sarcastic self.
Not me.
What'd you do? Oh, what'd you roll?
Got a nat 2.
Okay,
That's a 6 total.
You getting
okay,
fucked up?
good to know. And you,
Fucked up.
you get like 6 drink Amy fucked up.
I mean, I am gonna just turn to Reyes real quick and go. Are you going to be the designated sober one, or should I be?
I have no interest. Most of the time, I just sip this and then spit it out somewhere else.
Okay, I'm not gonna get very drunk, but I think I'll drink some more.
Okay, make a DC Constitution saving throw for me. See how successful you are. Did you roll 1?
No, I wrote the opposite.
You roll natural 20. Okay, cool. So throughout the night, you guys keep talking.
My body's made of water. I can't get fucked
Yeah,
up.
it is super diluted. You guys keep talking to your new friends. Ellie is obviously just like drinking away. Rhea is very much like the DD in this relationship, like kind of sneaking water into Ellie's cup as the night goes on. You, Reyes and Luke, you guys, you're good. Luke, you keep drinking and drinking, and it like you've had like 6 drinks at this point, and you are just getting buzzed, and you're like, what the fuck?
I'm so
I
confused.
just want to get
'cause
drunk.
So you
Luke's
keep
just
drinking
he's
more
a
and
straight
more
up
and more?
lightweight. Like he just
Yeah.
can't. And he's like, "What? I don't.
Yeah, you're like either this stuff isn't very like alcoholic, or I don't know what's going on. So I mean, you just keep drinking and drinking. You get like a light buzz. Reyes, you got a buzz. You're fine. Harmonia. Unlike the lesbians in front of you, your friends are not slipping you water as you drink, so you just
Hell
keep
no.
going for it and going for it. At one point, you actually like get up for your next drink and you get sick in a corner. And there's like a halfling sitting right there and it's like, "Oi, watch it! What the hell?"
So whatever.
And kind of like moves away from you. So as the night comes to a close and Ellie and
if
Rhea
people
head up,
don't want to get that kind of shit happening around them, they shouldn't be going to places like this where they know the people are gonna get fucked up.
hey, the cows can never hold their alcohol.
What are you calling a cow, you little?
Just don't call
Hey,
people
hey.
cows. That's rude."
Harmonia, I heard that person there, that one you're talking to, they called you a dick.
What do you mean? I said no such thing.
You're a dick! See? It's right there. I just heard it.
Make an insight check with disadvantage for me there, Harmonia.
Hey.
Why are you trying to start a bar fight? Why?
That's what's happening. You're trying to start a bar fight right
I
now.
mean, I'm immediately gonna stand up and be like, "This is gonna be a fucking problem."
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage, you are super
Making
fucking
me waste
drunk.
that nat 20.
You are fucked up, my friend.
Okay. That's a 15.
Okay, so you kind of look at the guy.
Do I have to
and
make a
look at
deception check?
Reyes.
Do I have to make a deception check?
Make a deception check for me.
God damn it.
22.
And then you kind of like look at the guy again.
Oh, sorry, I looked at the wrong stat. That's only sorry. It's only an 18.
That guy called you a dick. Like, you didn't see his mouth move, but you heard his voice, man. He called you a dick.
I mean, there's been crazier magic shit happening. Listen. You're right.
I'm gonna head over there and I'm gonna kind of like knock Harmonia so they kind of fall forward a bit.
No, I'm following after you. Like, please don't. Please, we don't.
Make a dexterity saving throw for me. Izzy's just trying to start a fucking bar fight.
Can I get in between this before it happens? Because I'd already got up.
Make a dexterity saving throw for me as well. Make a dexterity check, and you and Harmonia a dexterity saving throw. I'm like pointing at the screen where like you guys can't see my finger.
No.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Because it says I have advantage on dex against effects that I can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
I wonder if this counts as a level of incapacitation.
That's what I was thinking. So instead of
I wanted to
advantage, just a straight roll for me.
Okay.
I'll just give it to you a straight roll.
I can't help. I rolled a 5. I got a 5 in total. Rolled a 3.
Yeah, you can help when you're starting to go, but like your foot kind of catches a bench and you kind of tumble just a little bit yourself.
I'm wearing robes and it's the first time I've ever
Ellie
worn them.
kind of like catches you so you don't completely face plant.
Hey, guess
Which
what?
You realize Ellie's pretty buff actually. Like she looks like wiry, but she's buff AF.
I just go thank you. You're very nice.
I got the 5, but you put a 1 before that.
Okay, 15. So like you fall forward, but you kind of catch yourself before you completely like tackle the guy down. And he
Do I get the point where I like put my hand like on the wall to steady myself and then
did you end
like
up cornering
towering over
them
the halfling?
accidentally instead?
Yeah, sort of. Like you're kind of like tower overing this halfling like person with like, I mean, they have like an orange goatee going on and like kind of sort of balding hair, but like not super. And then he kind of looks at me like, "Hey, I want to play that game." Well, hello, and he gives you like a.
Oh God, no! I don't play with carrot bearded, potato head looking ass motherfuckers like you.
Oh no!
What did you think would happen? What did you think this was going to turn into?
I didn't think they'd start an actual fight. I was hoping for like a small fight.
So he like swings out a fist to punch you in the kidneys and misses.
Oh my God, guys.
Considering how big you are, I'm a bit surprised that they managed to.
He swings out on the other side and catches your kidney and does. He does 3 points of damage.
Okay.
What you call potato-headed there? And he'll stand up on his chair, so now he's like to your chin, sort of.
Okay.
He's short. Give him a break.
This is terrible.
I'm gonna go ahead, since I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of. I haven't done it today, so I'm gonna slap my cheek, slap my face a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'll need to find religion.
Shake it out. And cast Disguise Self to turn into the exact petite young woman that I was before I came here.
Okay.
The only
Just
issue is that it
because.
can't change your height too much, I believe.
Well, no, yeah, just
Yeah.
I'm
So you're
very
pretty much like a
tall,
super
but I
tall,
got
yeah.
like the petite frame, and I look like I used to,
You look like a human and not cow?
and not cow.
Yeah. I mean, the halfling will be like, "Oh, hello."
Oh no, you can see him up to 1 foot.
And I'm gonna
short.
slap him across the face.
Make an attack roll for me.
I want it to be known that I have in my hands. I'm just thinking these two need to stop. I'm not casting it. I'm prepping hold person in my brain.
I mean, you're now over there if you want to pull them apart there, Luke.
No, I'm
That's
just
an
gonna let this
18.
happen. But
18 that hits for sure. Roll some unarmed attack damage.
Unarmed strike. It just gives me a flat number, and that number is a 5.
Yeah, so I mean, you bitch slap him across the face.
God.
He kind of like, he has to make dexterity saving throw. He falls off of the chair. Jesus Christ.
I'm just gonna look towards Luke and just be like,
Takes like another 4 points of damage, and he stands back up
I'm
and
just
pulls out a
shaking my
short
head.
sword that was on his
that's when it went
side
too
of
far.
his belt.
Yeah, I mean, then I'll just step forward and go, okay, hold on. No, we don't, no fighting. No weapons. Do you need, like, healing?
He can dish it out, but he can't take it.
You're drunk. You stop.
Hold on, I need a... Oh, nope, I'm just looking for my damage for a short sword. Because he just rolled like a 18.
Okay.
Who is he stabbing?
Harmonia!
Oh,
Because I just keep laying the shit on him.
Wait, where's the short sword, friends? It's a d6. Short sword! Yeah, 1d6 of piercing.
Listen.
So you take 6 points. He like stabs you in the shin. Like rakes his short sword across your shin.
Hell.
If this is going to continue, we need to roll initiative. So
Oh, come on. What's with the weapons? You didn't have to draw. All right. It's fun
unless you guys act quickly and
Hey.
either pull Harmonia away or talk the guy down, I'll give you one quick free action.
then I will
I'm
cast...
going.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
Can I use my hold person that I was prepping and just
Yeah.
cast it on him? He needs to make a wisdom save. DC 14.
And as
Does not
Bob
make
is
it.
doing that, I go, it's gonna be both of them. You need to do that too, right?
So he
You
like
gotta
goes
deal
to
with
take
Harmonia.
he goes to take another swing, and all of a sudden he goes, "Huh!" And then just kind of like Neville Longbottom in the Gryffindor common room
I was
falls
about
backwards
to say.
into
And
the
I'm just
wall,
holding him. I'm just
Oh.
like, okay.
like sword out, like, "Huh!"
I don't know what that just was. But no more fighting, maybe?
I'm
In the
gonna
middle
walk
of the
over to
bar?
them and take their weapon out of their hand, if that's
Okay.
okay.
Okay, yeah, you can go ahead and do it. You don't have to roll anything.
And then I'm going to just slide it into their sheath and
Okay.
pat them on the head.
I will also
man.
walk over.
kill all of you, I swear to God.
I'm gonna walk over.
If you're going to act like that, I'm going to take you to the closest lock and throw you into it.
Halfling Big Bad.
I'm gonna go over while he's still paralyzed, and I'll use my healer's kit to give him a d6 to give
Okay.
him some healing.
I don't think that's going to help.
I know, but listen, I'm just gonna. Yeah.
You just made an enemy.
You made an enemy. You started this.
Okay, you do that. He is held. Are you guys dragging Harmonia away, or Harmonia, are you gonna hit him?
I am just lumbering over this guy like.
He gets
Tiny Bean.
he gets 6 HP plus however many hit dice he has.
Let's not get into the
Okay.
jokes.
I
mean-
mean, he heals up from what she attacked him with, but
If you gotta, try and hit on someone like this after they puke in front of you, that's a sign that you're really fucking desperate.
You stop. You go sit down. You're so drunk and punching strangers.
I only punched him because he punched me first.
Yeah, but let's all stop fighting. Maybe. in
how
the
long
middle of
does
the bar.
how long does hold person last?
It's a concentration spell. It lasts for 1 minute.
Okay.
And I just look at him and go, okay, I'm
I'm-
sorry. She's very drunk. This was a bad idea. Please don't fight people in the bar or stab them.
I just broke my shit. Oops.
Oh.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta roll something real quick. Ow, I just got a claw in the ass. Ow, buddy.
Oh.
Um,
Just stabbing
cats.
this man.
Man,
Well,
yeah, the
he's
cat
frozen.
suddenly jumps up and just stabs this guy dead. He is now bleeding out. So the guy's like looking at you, just like really, just like, I really fucking hate you guys. And then he kind of like looks over your shoulder, and you just see he turns a bit whiter. And it's just kind of like, and
I'm
just
going
kind of
to
like,
look over my shoulder and see what's being looked at.
I mean, you see Rhea standing there, and it seems almost if Rhea has like a like ghostly skull over her face, which is freaking the guy out. And then it kind of like drops, and she kind of shrugs like, spells are useful sometimes. You'll be afraid for a little while if you guys want to go.
I see. That's the kind of cool shit that I love. I am so glad that we're here. And like, look at me. This is how I'm supposed to look.
Oh my gosh, you are like such a hottie patati.
Oh, no, you.
No, you stop it. You're
Oh.
so hot.
I'm not used to this.
You're all super hot.
Listen, I wasn't gonna say anything, but maybe so. Maybe there
Also,
might be.
Ellie's like randomly holding a cat now, and you're like, where'd you get a fucking cat from?
There may be a couple of us around here that are very good looking, but I don't say anything, and I'm gonna lean over and pet the cat that she's holding.
I was gonna say something
Okay,
else.
No, we're not getting into throuple territory. You need to.
Oh my gosh, it's okay. That's like, I
Oh, no,
totally
no.
support it, and like
No,
I'm
no.
here for it, but like I'm not very good at sharing.
Oh, no,
my
no, no, not you
PTSD
guys,
over
not you
there.
guys.
So
Like, you guys are great. Like, you guys are like absolute goals. So, like, just keep at it like that.
Well, like you can have the cat if you want.
Oh my god. Can I have the cat?
Yeah, you can like totally take the cat.
The cat. I haven't held a cat since.
Hold on, I'm gonna join Luke in this.
This is a great moment. Again, sir, I'm incredibly sorry. And then I'm just gonna let go of hold the person. And go,
I haven't held a cat.
He immediately like flees from the room.
I just go, okay, there we go. Okay.
Okay.
Guys, look at this cat.
It's adorable.
Like, you guys should probably get our good buddy here to bed because, like, you should drink lots of water so you don't get sick tomorrow because you might have, like, a little bit of a headache.
I mean,
I was like, we should probably go to bed.
I could probably just deal with it now, I think.
Okay, but like, you're gonna go to bed, right?
Like, yeah, we gotta go to bed because I gotta get up early to go on, like, the hunt to, like, you know, stock my stall and stuff, so...
Oh my god, that sounds like so much fun.
My cat is just facing my DM screen now, like, he's in trouble.
Cat is now the DM.
I'm not really sure if he thinks he's in trouble or not.
Roll initiative.
Oh.
Cat DM.
Yep, roll initiative. You now have to face the cat DM. I have to take a picture
Oh
of
my
this. It's actually really cute.
So
Well,
we should sleep, right?
Well, at this point of the night, I've gotten my fun done, so.
Please don't. Please
I'm
don't
Guys.
sleep
confused,
on
Rowan. I don't know what's going on.
I think
so
the cat fell asleep.
The cat is in fact asleep in your arms. And you guys head back to your fancy schmancy room that you guys
That
got.
we should have been there an hour ago.
Yeah.
So welcome to when I DM and nothing happens in a game.
Oh no, this was
so much happened.
So you guys head back. You get the two of you get a pretty good night's
Before
sleep.
I sleep,
One of you,
I want to cast Lesser Restoration on myself so I don't have a hangover in the morning.
you do, and you will not be hungover. You're feeling real good. So y'all go to bed. Harmonia, you toss and turn a fair amount.
I actually wanted to see if I can find what's his name before
Parth?
Parth.
Yes.
Yes. Make a perception check for me.
Once we get into the other place.
Yeah, once you're in the third. The DM has left the game, so I'm sorry guys, we cannot continue.
Make a 19 plus 8, 27.
Yeah, so you get down there, you look around, you do not see Parth in the like common room area. Did you want to ask anyone about it? Like ask the barkeep or anything?
Sure, that was it's probably someone else. It's a different person at this point of the night.
It is a different person. It is a like minotaur hanging out. They have like a little apron wrapped around their waist. Can't really tell a gender on it because it's a minotaur. They have an apron wrapped around their waist, a big gold hoop in their nose. They kind of look at him and be like, hey, what's up? How can I help you? Cleaning a glass.
Wow.
Kind of keeps getting fern it just a little bit, and so he has to keep like wiping it down.
You know, considering it's late at night, you seem much friendlier than the person who was here earlier.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. That guy's kind of a dick, but he's the owner, so please don't tell him that I thought he was a dick.
Oh, I would never do such a thing.
But when you own the place, you can kind of get away with whatever you want, especially when it's like such a nice place like this.
Do you know who Parth is?
Parth. I don't recall.
I'll go through the process of describing them.
Describe him.
Yeah.
He'll kind of think from him, be like, yeah, I think I saw a guy like a couple hours back. He came down for a drink not too long ago. Had like one drink, looking over a book.
Do you know what book it was?
Sorry, I did not see what it was.
Oh, that's...
I mean, he seemed to be enjoying it somewhat. He, took some notes on a piece of paper and then put it in the book and like went to bed after his glass of wine. So good
he did
tipper.
Head upstairs?
He did head upstairs. I really can't tell you the room number. Sorry, like I could get
that's fine.
That.
I accept.
Good tipper. Seems like a nice guy.
It generally seems to be.
Did you like want to leave a message or something for him?
No, I'm sure we'll bump into each other again. We seem to have that kind of friendship. Do you know if your rooms are designed to like magically clean up vomit?
I mean, yeah, there's some like the beds have some enchantments on it to kind of like clean themselves because
good. That's good to know.
People are kind of gross.
Yeah, one of our companions is entirely drunk.
They will look over at Harmon and be like, "Oh shit, yeah."
I'm waiting for them to be upstairs first. I'm doing this like later. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Are you talking about like the one that was swaying all over the place, kind of talking to himself that walked in?
Oh yeah, entirely. That one. Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Entirely lightweight. Doesn't look the way that they. Yeah, entirely.
Good luck with that, my man. That looks like a crazy night. You guys are like friends, right? Like it's not something I have to like grab a club and beat the shit out of you over, right?
Oh no, we're a throuple. It's normal.
All right, good for you. High five. My brother's in a throuple. Like right on.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, just wanted to your brother. No, it's not important. Thank you for the information. I will put a gold coin down and head upstairs.
Thanks, man. You don't see it, but they take the gold coin. I have to be right back. My roommate needs me to take a picture of something for them.
So we're gonna go to break.
I mean, if we want to do an early break, we can do early break.
Yeah,
let's
do an early break.
Okay. Well, so sorry, guys. I have to go be a roommate real quick.
We literally haven't done anything for the hour because we're chaos. So
I know.
Early break. We'll see
Chaos.
you
I'm so sorry. We're gonna take a really quick early break so I can go be a nice human roommate.
We'll be back.
We'll be back in.
45 after.
45 after sounds good to me. Like that's like a 10-minute break. That's with everyone.
Sure.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. See y'all soon.
Awesome. See you guys
45
then.
after.
Thanks for being here with nothing happening. Bye.
I'm not ready.
I have a really big piece of cookie dough stuck in the roof of my mouth. Hello and welcome back.
Hello, Assortma.
Hello.
You're just eating peanut butter.
I actually don't like peanut butter that much.
Me neither.
What?
Hectic, that's why
I just eat peanut butter out of the jar.
we're the best. Anyways, so we wake up in the morning. Harmonia, you are hungover. Like, you did not really get a good rest. And I'm gonna play the mean DM card. And I'm gonna say you have a point of exhaustion until someone does like a restoration or purification of some sort on you. Because you are hungover AF.
So do I get the benefits of that rest still or no?
You get the benefits of the rest as you have a point of exhaustion as a hangover.
Okay.
Yes. So you still, you heal up, all that jazz.
Yay.
Get your rages back, all that jazz.
Yay.
You guys head down. You see Parth sitting at a table.
As expected.
Well then. Looks like he has like a cup of like something in front of him.
Give it like a tiny wave.
Good morning, Parth.
Good morning, friends. How are you doing today?
We're
One of you
alive.
looks a little worse for wear, I'm afraid.
I know, right? Luke looks terrible right now.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you need a little spritzing in the morning. Oh.
Is it? And I just splash water on my own face. With my
There you
hands.
go. Now you look better. Good job.
Perfect.
And what are you three? I don't want to say troublemakers, but
No,
No,
that's fair.
no,
We are pretty much.
I identify as a problem.
I have been doing my best to not be a troublemaker, but I'm doing it on accident.
Occasionally, I identify as a threat.
thank you for
I
the
just
warning.
identify as that bitch.
Oh,
Yeah, you-
well, problem
My
that
gender is
bitch
doctor.
and doctor. What are you three up to today?
Honestly, I lost track of what we were doing.
Yeah.
We are doing investigation into some goings on.
I think I lost track of the world last night, so.
I mean, that's kind of what happened, I think, where we're at.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you find your way back to whatever you're supposed to be doing.
We have to go get a book, right? We have to get a book.
Yes,
Right,
we need
yep.
to go get a book that is not in here, but in the capital.
And we were also investigating something else. Someone being dead.
We
Yes.
Yes, and do you by any chance know of any secret clubs or locations?
I think we've asked them, but
I think you asked them when we were gone, and we weren't here to hear it.
A secret club or
Did we ask them?
location? I don't think you asked him about this.
okay.
Because you did
It's-
stick around to talk to Ellie the first time. Race, you just followed.
Oh,
You
right.
followed him right away.
All right. Yes.
There's
Wow.
this place, I believe only you need someone specific to get in, or do you need to know someone?
That
you
type
in?
of club. I can't say I do,
It's
but
in what district did she call it? She's the nice district. In the nicer district?
so around here somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Something wild and weird.
Unfortunately, most rich people are a little wild and weird. I have found in my time walking this earth.
Is this gonna be like an eyes wide shut kind of thing?
I don't know how your eyes work if they're wide shut.
It's a.
How do you get wide shut
Have you
eyes?
never? It's a movie play.
Here, let me show you. So wide eyes with the shut.
Also, it's a movie.
Interesting.
Are you still drunk?
I feel like it.
It's a play
Right.
about rich people, and they have a
Or,
weird
like,
secret club for
Shut
sex.
But
And,
they're
but
white.
then also sacrifice.
Actually, that could be
Okay.
what that is. Is there any weird sexual sacrifice clubs around here?
That's what I
Might
figured
be.
this was gonna be, like a weird eyes wide shut kind of
Not
deal.
that I'm part of, but
Oh, but you do know they exist. That's good to know.
of
We know
course
that they
they
exist now.
exist.
Good,
Everything
good.
here
You
exists.
know they have
terrible.
to exist. If you think about a rich person for a second, they've
Everything
been the one.
exists.
You know, I might know someone who might know about it.
Just so you know, it's not to partake, it's to investigate.
Whatever you're all into, I will not
we
judge.
are investigating death, so.
Did you guys want to eat breakfast, or do you want to head out right away? The market should be open, and
Who's at the
because
front?
it's the guy who was there before.
Minotaur?
Kind of, yeah. No, not the Minotaur. The guy who came in yesterday. You do assume the Minotaur's shift is probably like just to dawn and vice versa.
Rip. I gotta come home at dusk and dawn.
Dusk to Dawn. That's also a movie.
Yeah,
so
I would definitely eat if there's eating happening.
Probably should.
You guys order food, you get it. It's actually really good. It's also a little expensive. It's gonna cost you guys like 5 silver. But Perth kind of looks at the guy up front and just like waves off you guys paying. So it seems he covered the tab for you guys. Eat delicious. Once you're done eating, Parth will kind of like set his cup down, stand up, and be like, "Shall we to the market?"
Well, actually, you're not actually taking us to like a cult that will sacrifice people during sex, right? That's not.
Is that what you're doing?
Definitely. No, I know someone who markets in the weird.
Oh, okay,
they
that
might
could be
know
what we're
a
looking
bit
for.
more that you're looking for. I
That might be
don't
helpful.
personally know about weird cult sex things.
It doesn't have to be that. It might be something else. It could be entirely different. That's just what I thought it might be.
But they might have a clue on what's going down. So shall we?
I feel like that was a joke. Was that a joke? All right, let's go. Yes.
I just not guess it was a joke.
God. Oh, bad puns.
All right, so you guys head to the market. Going up, you see the stalls again, except Ellie is not at her stall, but you see Rhea standing at the stall. Their crow like perched on their shoulder.
Hi, Harold.
Hey, morning. You look a little rough there, bud.
It was wild.
Yeah, I would say so. That halfling was not happy when they came down this morning.
Well,
they'll look at they'll look at Parth and kind of like size them up a little bit and be like, another friend of yours?
He's a sugar daddy. Don't worry about it.
That's not
a good.
No, he's helping us investigate.
Someone helping us, yeah.
Huh.
Also,
Alright.
No, he's not, because we've paid for most of our things. That's not even how that works.
Yeah.
He bought us
breakfast-
dinner last night.
He bought you
And
dinner.
breakfast.
I
I
paid
paid
drinks.
I paid.
And
Okay,
stuff this
you're a
morning.
sugar baby.
Well,
I'm
Yeah,
not.
and
whatever I am.
are we
shall
sugar children by association?
No.
Parth is
Sugar
just
sibling.
gonna start walking away.
Yeah,
He just
all
kind of
right.
looks at all of you and just starts walking away.
That's fair. I'd do that too if I were me. If I were him.
And yes, that's exactly what we think, Rowan. Anyways,
Starfire and Raven, but they're dating. It's beautiful.
Yeah, they're together. So Ray kind of like waves at you guys. You kind of crest along like the market, which is, like I said, it's a pretty big market. And then he kind of turns down an alleyway. And you see kind of like at the halfway point of this alley, there's a like tent in the shadow, in the dark. He kind of opens up the flap and you immediately just get hit with this like incense. Like the smell of incense and other things probably burning.
other
like-
things burning.
Other oils and stuff burning.
Okay.
Oh no, they be burning.
flesh.
Burning
You don't
bodies in
know.
here.
I mean, I do
Maybe
know
burning
what burnt
bodies.
flesh smells like.
Okay.
You
So
probably
before
did,
we
so-
go in there, 5 copper coins that this is a sex club.
I'll take you up on that bet.
I think I'm good.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
I don't
You
like
guys head
betting.
into the tent.
Yep.
Okay, stepping to this tent. I mean, it wasn't like a huge alleyway. Stepping in, it definitely is much bigger than it does look outside.
TARDIS.
You see, kind of in the corner, sitting in a chair, is a very spindly looking person, like pale as fuck white, like me pale as white. The blue lights is a lie. And a like dark cloak. The hood is down. They have very like crazy long, like gray hair. Very monochromatic look to them. These kind of like long, spindly fingers. And like, oh, hello. What can I do for you today?
See knocks coming up from behind you. No.
Please don't. I got real scared there for a second. I got real scared I was going to get jumped, y'all.
I was about to go, first things first. Is the cat gonna attack you?
I don't know. He's not in here right now, so.
Do I see any strippers around?
You see what?
Strippers around? Anything? That
Yes,
suggests this
there's
movie
just
is-
someone standing in a cage.
Okay.
You
Oh,
see
no?
some go-go dancers sadly dancing. No.
Oh my
okay.
god.
I hand the 5 copper coins over to Harmonia.
Hell yeah.
I mean, in it, there's a lot of like, I mean, there's like a couple skulls of different creatures. One looks humanoid, the other ones look weird AF. There is like looks like possibly a goblin of some sort, like floating in some type of liquid. There is like a small it looks like a burnt hand that's clutched in a fist that's like sitting on the shelf.
So we're looking for a location where someone can go for weird and unique things, and then I look around, different than here, who needs a name, and it's underground club or something.
I mean, it could be this place. I don't know. She never told me. She never. What?
So you're looking for the den. Interesting. What does this information really mean to you?
How much do we tell them? Bob, how much?
Oh, Bob was taking notes. I mean, this information would mean it would be helpful to us for various reasons.
She kind of holds out a hand very expectingly. And like her hands are like very long and narrow. Kind of like holds out a hand to all of you.
I'll look out to Parth. Parth, please, you've been so generous.
Parth did not enter with you guys.
Oh, this fuck.
I put in the I put the 5 copper into
Don't
her hand.
insult them. No, there's more. I'm sorry. My friend here is incredibly drunk all the time.
I'm not. I just don't know how much information costs.
I'm sure it's more than these little measly copper ones. Okay.
She's
Yes.
just staring at
I'm
all of
sorry.
I'll put 5 more in there, and then I'll put in 10 copper, 10 silver, and then I'll put in 3 gold.
you. Okay. She'll close her hands like onto it and just kind of like snake it back into her like cloak. And then she gets off of the chair and doesn't really walk, literally slithers along. You kind of see there is a tail, like a black and white snake's tail, kind of going behind her that was wrapped around the like stool she was sitting in. And she goes to a book and she opens a book and she tears out a page.
While she's doing this, I go over to Harmonia and I say, "You don't just hand someone 5 pennies.
That's the equivalent of pennies?
If you need 100 of
They
them,
were like dollars.
no, the copper ones are like pennies.
Oh.
Oh.
The silver
That is
ones are like
insulting.
dimes.
She'll rip out the page of a book and she'll kind of bring it over. And I mean, it's a blank page. And she'll look at it and be like, this here will point the way where you need to go. Just watch it as you walk.
Does anyone else feel threatened
Oh,
Yeah.
entirely.
and aroused at the same time?
Less
No,
of
that's
that.
only you.
More
She'll
just
hold out the
scared.
page to you guys.
So I'll take it.
Okay. So I mean, it looks like a blank piece of parchment. Like nothing's written on it.
I'm just flipping it over, like, where are the words? Nope. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's one of those things where we have to believe in them.
Is there anything I can help such strange travelers?
Do you know anything about what was it? What were those things? Those things? Oh, I think someone named them. The zombie things that we're looking for.
Oh. I thought you were talking about the demons.
Oh, the things that we talked about.
Yeah, what did he call them?
Rudderkins.
Ederkins. There it is.
Rudderkins.
Yes. How about Ederkins?
Rutterkins.
Rutter. Oh.
Oh, I have Eder.
Oh, maybe it is Ederkins. Hold on, let me check my notes. I might have just lied to you. I probably lied to you. Let me check my monster notes.
Ederkin.
Hold on.
Yeah, I had Eterkin.
Same.
It's Ritterkin.
R.
Ritterkin.
Ritterkin. Okay.
I want you to know my description for this just says a mass of twisted flesh is my description for this monster in my quick notes.
I love it.
Okay, so yeah, the Ritterkin, if there's any information about those that you could give us, that would also be helpful.
Yes, we're currently investigating an outbreak.
Ritterkin's outbreak. How odd. I do have some Ritterkin's poison.
No, we're not looking for that. We're looking for... wait, hold on. So you have that poison?
Oh, yeah.
Is it their poison or is it a poison to get rid of them?
Oh, it's their poison. You have to be very careful. It does not take much to turn someone.
Get some of that.
Okay,
No.
hold on.
Of course. 10 gold.
Has
would you want
anyone... Hold on, both of you. Has anyone been in here and recently purchased this from you?
No, but I recently got it.
From where?
From who?
She'll hold out her hand again.
I'll put 3 more... Okay, you do it this time.
You put 3 gold in her hand?
Oh, I put 2.
2 gold?
I'll put
I'll
the
add
third.
another gold.
Okay, so
I
4
need to
gold
save enough
altogether.
to buy this poison later.
I'm trying not
She'll
to-
kind of like close her fingers and it was someone tall.
Oh my god, I put 2 more gold in their hand. Is that better?
I mean, I was describing it, but I'll take it.
She was
Oh my
getting there
God.
slowly. You can't skip the dialogue, man.
Very tall, short black hair. They seemed...
Has anyone seen the skip button?
And then she kicks you out of the tent.
Yeah.
You got no information. They seemed very cold. They brought it in. They had a big black dog with them.
Was this a dog with, like, you know, fire coming out of it? A hell dog.
She kind of thinks for a moment. Looks
I did
down.
give you 2 more gold. Like, just...
If you're talking like a hellhound, it looked like it, just without the fire.
Is that easy to do? Could you hide that if you wanted to?
Oh, there are some that could.
That's good to know. So we're looking for a creepy fellow with a dog that is definitely from hell.
They brought the vial, said they no longer needed the creature, and...
Do I know what, what's his name? Typhoid Senior, or whatever looks like?
Typhid Senior? No, you guys never got a description of Typhid.
Do I know what Junior looks like?
Mm-mm. You guys never got a description of Junior either. You never asked.
Do you know anyone named Typhid who came in here?
Can't say I do.
It's probably a surname, not the first name.
No, this one did not give me a name. Just the poison. Said they didn't need it any longer.
Do you currently still have it?
Yes, your friend wants to buy it.
How much is it for all of it?
10 gold.
And that is all of your supply?
As far as I know, unless I hid something from myself, but I don't think I did.
How much gold do you have, Bob?
Opens up, just jingles a bag of, I think I have like 12 of the big ones? That's what I have.
Harmonia?
Let me
I have
count
12
up.
gold. I can pay for it.
16 big for not copper.
All right.
I'll hand over 10 gold.
We're not going to pool this?
We'll split it.
Oh, okay.
I'll hand over 3. I've already given way too much gold. I've fallen for this.
I'll hand over 4.
I'll hand over 5.
Okay.
Wait, is that?
She...
Hang on, is that?
No.
10?
Come on, Hunt.
3,
3,
4. You
4,
just need
5.
to put in 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to tip, that's fine. She'll take 5.
I've already tipped.
She's been tipped so many times. Here's 3.
Yeah.
Okay. She'll take it, and then she'll kind of move behind.
Look at these coins.
There's kind of like a table next to her. She'll kind of like bend down, like go behind the table, lean down, and pull out like a crystal vial. And inside the vial, it seems to be like the same kind of viscous green, like ooze that was coming out of the patient back in Hayfield, but this time, it's not as like thick. It's a bit like thinner stuff. Like it looks like it could probably come from a source instead of like an infection. Less pussy, more watery. So she will hold it out to Ollie and be like, so be careful. You don't want to ingest any of that or really get it on your skin.
Are you part snake?
What'd you say?
I said, are you part snake?
They had like a bottom as we walked in.
I know. I saw that. I'm just curious.
Pot snake. Yes.
Yeah. You're amazing. Not.
She'll run a spindly finger like down your cheek and on your chin.
Nope, that's not what I'm going for. Thank you.
And then she'll be like, you 3 are different. I wonder how.
Thank you. We are going to probably never come back. It was wonderful meeting you. I take the container and leave.
What was your name?
God damn, stop asking for fucking names.
You know what? I'm sorry.
They call me Madame Numa.
Numa.
And this parchment that you gave us will get us to the den, correct?
That's what I said, is it not?
I just wanted to confirm because
Don't
you
trust
scare
the
me.
man.
No, I just think you scare me a little bit, and I just wanted to make
There's
sure.
like a snake tongue kind of like flick out.
I peer my head inside a little bit. The S's are getting sharper. Please come on.
I instinctively kind of just take a tiny little step in front of Luke.
I am just like, I think, okay, we're good.
Little wobbly.
You guys.
Reyes, when you step outside, Parth is leaning against the wall. and for next to the tent.
I look at I really need to stop pretend flirting with people.
No, you didn't.
I really need to stop pretend flirting with people.
She scares the hell out of me.
Terrifying. When I am terrified, I flirt. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Panic flirt.
No. Do the other two walk out?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. Thank you again for
I
the
do
help.
walk out.
Okay, bye.
You kind of see she like moves her hair a little bit, and you see a little snake head kind of like poke out from underneath her hair. And kind of like she like was like, "Shh, it's okay." And kind of curls back up onto the stool she was sitting in. So you guys back out. Parth is like, "Oh yes, she always makes me a little uncomfortable."
She's a snake.
It's a little more than a little uncomfortable in there.
Did she help you out though?
I mean, yeah. We're able to get that thing.
Vampires and werewolves I was ready for.
Yeah.
Lamia and Medusa, definitely not.
Not
Yeah,
particular.
she gave me us this paper, but it's blank, and I'm just gonna look at it each side.
When you look at it again, there seems to almost be like footsteps appearing at the bottom of the page.
Oh.
I gave her so much gold because I was terrified.
I
You did.
noticed you got really scared and you panicked and gave her a lot of money. You even gave her money when she was already doing the thing we asked. You just wanted her to do
I
it
just wanted her
faster.
to do it faster, a lot faster. It needed to be done so I could leave. And then I started flirting, and it was very uncomfortable.
Proth is like, well, that's understandable. She has that effect on some. Unfortunately, I've had to ask for help in weird things, but I'm glad she could help all of you.
She also had this, and I will reveal the liquid.
What might that be?
That's what we've been working on figuring out the answers to.
Someone here was using the large dog privilege, it seems.
Yeah.
Someone with a large dog sold this to her.
I remember when
Yep.
you did that video on your social media platform with the large dog privilege. That was pretty good. I liked it. I didn't expect to see that many people behind you. It was incredible.
I was
Like-
actually the large dog.
Big dog rescues. Best thing.
Did she say what this person looked like?
Well,
I will describe them the way that they were described.
very tall, short black hair, acted very
There you go.
cold.
There you go.
Interesting.
The hellhound with them.
Yeah.
Huh. All right, that's quite odd.
Ever met anyone like that?
Not in a very long time.
How long ago is a very long time.
Very, very long.
Well, I'm not good in the realm of not giving us actual fucking answers.
I mean, they've helped us out a lot.
Well, yeah,
And
but still.
They're constantly paying for my food. Can we just not? Come on, give them.
You don't like a little bit of pressure on your sugar daddy?
No, just give them a bit of a break.
Let's just say longer than I think any of you have been alive.
All right.
Writing myself notes for should I say. So, now that you have whatever that is, and you know where you're going, are you heading straight to the club?
Yeah.
That would probably be our best decision at this point.
Makes sense. I don't think there's anything we needed outside of it, right? We've done everything else. Well,
Yeah.
most of the things.
Oh.
We've done like all the things that need to be done here. Reyes got any quest markers left?
Nope, I am currently terrified.
Okay, do you have actual quest markers, or are you like just saying that?
You don't see the little exclamations that appear above their heads.
Yeah, there's one above yours right now.
You actually have an arrow now pointing a direction,
Yeah,
with a
there's one-
distance on
There's
it.
one right above your head. Is there
There's
like
little
a
arrow, and it
problem
tells
that you
you
have?
like, oh, how many meters away.
Yeah.
Is there a little problem that you have? You seem like you need a quest fulfilled.
Am I real? Am I an NPC?
So as you look at the piece of paper, you do see footsteps at the bottom of the paper.
Oh.
Oh.
So I guess this is the way to go.
Are you going to join us, Path, or are you going to go your own path?
Vanish mysteriously into the not night. Vanish into the broad daylight.
I'm afraid I have to continue my own work. That's the reason I'm here, so. But if you need me, you usually tend to find me.
Cryptic.
Yeah.
I like it. Let's go.
All right.
So as you walk and you look at the piece of paper, so as you walk, the footsteps move as you walk. So you get to the end of the alleyway and the footstep turns left.
Oh.
Do you follow along?
Yeah.
Okay. As you follow along, you notice Parth is no longer with you. He kind of like branched off.
He died?
He died. He's sitting in the corner,
He's no
just
longer
dead.
with us.
You pass by Rhea again.
Well, now we can definitely stop.
We stop to say hi to Raven.
Okay, he's saying hi to Rhea again. She'll kind of like, you guys haven't seen Ellie yet, right?
No, is she usually back by now?
Yeah, she might have just got caught up in the hunt.
Oh, no. I've seen this before. Which direction does she go to the hunt?
To the woods outside of the town. But I mean, it's really no need to worry until it really gets past noon, because then something's definitely wrong.
All right.
Probably just caught a trail of something.
We'll check back in at noon, maybe, probably, if this doesn't take up our entire lives.
Why do I keep looking as though I have a watch?
I mean,
what-
you can kind of check out roughly by how the sun is in the sky, usually.
Did you guys get a lead on something?
Aren't there two suns here?
There are two suns.
Oh my god, yeah.
How are you going to check?
How do we check the time?
Which
Or the
sun do we check?
direction? Oh god, how do we even?
I'm so bad at telling time. And that's not something that you can ask because it's all around this world.
I mean, Rhea will kind of look up at the sun and be like, I mean, like, early morning-ish. It's like 9 a.m. if we went off of our world time, but she doesn't know our world time, so...
Okay.
Okay, so we've got a couple hours.
No, she's not.
Listen,
back.
after whatever we do with this map, we'll come check in, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure she's fine. Toad's fine. I gotta stop saying
Toads.
that. I hate she's got me saying that. Do you guys continue on? So
You're
like
good
that-
influence on each other.
Gross. As you guys walk along, like I said, the like steps seem to move with you, and then like will just turn when you're supposed to turn. So it kind of winds for a little bit until you are back in the nicer part of town, and you're standing in front of a like huge mansion kind of setup. I mean, it's like a 3-story building. There's like not really any descriptive stuff going on. There's like the windows are dark, doesn't look like anyone's there. The footsteps as you walk towards like what would be the front door, the footsteps actually turn, like have you go around the house. And as you get to the back, you see there are cellar doors, and the footsteps kind of like stop when you get to the cellar doors part.
Do we
And-
just like open it or knock or
Aren't you supposed to say something about you solemnly swear to commit mischief or something? I don't.
No, that's a different map that you're thinking of. That's
deeds of no good have been done?
Nothing happens. It's a fucking
Okay.
door.
No, I was.
I'm
I
gonna
was,
throw a
we had to
rock at
turn
it.
off
The door's a
map.
mimic.
Oh no! Hold on. Look. Doors are the one thing that I've got, and I'm gonna knock on it twice
Oh my
to
God, I'm
not
backing
like
away.
loudly, but like to be like the Fonz knocking on something for it to open.
Make it count. No, I'm joking. One of the cellar doors opens, and you see a goblin open the door.
I
almost
just
selected you guys.
realized that you said the Fonz, and I was just like, oh my God, I was just thrown back to that shit.
Nerd. Oh, the goblin was like, "Do you have a pass?"
Madam Luma sent us.
When you looked back down at the paper no longer has footprints, and it has like script.
Oh God.
And what languages do you guys all speak? I guess easier question: do any of you speak Infernal?
No.
Does Abyssal count?
Nah, it's not quite the same. Someone just texted me. So you see, there's like something written in a kind of like weird language.
We struggle with speaking this language, and we don't want to be incorrect when we say it. And I should turn the note around and point it towards them.
The goblin will take the piece of paper from you, read it, and be like, kind of check all of you over. Down this way.
I'll take my note back. Thank you.
I'm gonna tug gently at Reyes and kind of like lean in. Listen, I think it might be a sex thing.
And I'm gonna hand the note back to Luke if they let me take it.
They'll let you take it.
Okay, we'll head down the stairs.
Okay, you guys head down the stairs. It's a pretty long descent, like you wouldn't think it would be, and then you kind of end up in a hallway, and there's like torches along the hallway, like smooth worked stone, and then you finally get through a set of kind of almost like saloon doors that swing back and forth into it looks honestly like a bar. There's a lot of people wearing masks or have hoods up, kind of all standing at tables. It is a pretty wide room, like bigger than honestly you would think it'd be for being this like weird underground bar. It's like 120 feet like long. Not that I'm currently measuring it out as I talk to all of you.
I go into my bag and pull out 2 of my spare masks.
Okay.
I mean, I will take it.
I think based on what I'm seeing here, it's the regular attire.
I mean, I was correct. I was 100% right. It's eyes wide shut.
So you guys both put masks on.
So
there's either of you cloaks with hoods. It probably.
It feels very weird on your face. It doesn't quite fit it, Harmonia. It sort of does the job. You kind of still see like the bottom of your jaw hanging out a little bit. So the room has, at the very, very end of the room, there is a bar, like an L-shaped bar, that there seems to be a few goblins manning it. In the middle of the room, the weird part is there is this sanded, like, inset sand pit. That currently there seems to be, like, 2 trolls fighting, and people are kind of like, shouting out.
I turned to Harmonia. Fight Club.
Oh, that.
Kind of shouting out. There is kind of like a walkway past the bar that you just hear a cacophony, because that's the word of the day, a cacophony of assorted like growls and roars and hisses and all sorts of noises coming from back there. So you're in a underground fight club. What do you want to do in this underground fight club?
I'm looking around. Absolutely no nude people. I'm somehow relieved and disappointed.
I mean, there's a few scantily clad people, but yeah, no straight up nudity.
Damn,
That's
I
on
thought
the
it was gonna
second
be the
floor.
sex thing.
I mean, I guess it's the other option where rich people watch poor people fight for money.
Yeah.
I mean, it was one of the 2 options. It was going to be either the 18 plus option or the maybe PG-13. I don't.
Or just the capitalism is hell option.
Yeah.
Y'all are just standing at the door. People are kind of starting to look at you because you're just standing at the door.
I mean, do we? So, are there Is there like a place to lean anywhere?
I'm going to walk up to the
I mean, there are a couple there's tables spread throughout. There's do your perception check for me. You can see if there's an empty one somewhere in the area. It's a pretty, like, for being like at 9 a.m., it's a pretty crowded room.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's no natural light. It's all from torches along the walls. You definitely get to sense it's very Vegas-like to the fact that they trying to make you forget what time it is.
Is there cigars? Is there, like, are they smoking here? What are they doing?
They're smoking in here. There's people drinking in here. There's like one couple that's kind of in the left-hand corner from the door making out against the wall.
I'm gonna walk up to the bar.
Okay, so you walk across the room. You walk through, like, past the pit. One troll's gotten the other troll down the ground. She's like pounding their head into the sand. You just see like purple blood kind of spilling out and coagulating on the sand.
Do you have a menu?
The goblin kind of pops up and be like, menu, no. We have alcohol.
Oh, then give me some of that.
Right. Goblin kind of jumps down from the little stool they're standing on, grabs a brown-colored bottle, like nondescript bottle with a cork on it, pours it into a glass that kind of steams just a little bit, then passes like a electric blue color and passes it back.
It's a blue color?
Mm-hmm. He's like, 3 copper.
I don't drink anything less than a gold.
Oh, so sorry. He'll take the glass away and then jump up onto a stool behind the bar and grab another nondescript bottle and pour it in and be like, it's a gold.
Is it the same drink?
It's the same. It looks like the same alcohol.
Can I do like an insight check to see if this is the same drink?
Definitely.
Natural 20?
It's the same fucking thing. It steams a little bit. It looks the same. It smells the same type of bottle.
I'll put the gold down and I'll be like, you could have at least given me a bigger cup.
He just takes the gold and look at you. So sorry. And just like goes to a different patron who's like waving them down.
I'm gonna bring my drink over to Harmonia and hand it to them.
Oh, thank God, I was about to ask.
Maybe don't drink when you're hungover and trying to feel better.
Do you take a drink of it?
Cautiously.
Okay. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Hey, we love those.
Son of bitches.
Hold on, I gotta make sure that I... Okay, no. Saving throws is exhaustion level 3, so we're good. That's a 19.
A 19. Okay. Oh, calm down, computer.
Is this just Pepsi Blue? Is that what this
It
is?
is just Pepsi Blue.
Anyone remember that?
I do. They're selling it right now.
No,
Really?
it's the new Mountain Dew Blue, where it's like 3 flavors in one and just literally feels like cavities.
So you
Sponsor us, Pepsi.
take a drink of this,
Beepus.
and you're kind of like, it leaves a weird aftertaste. And suddenly you start hearing the thoughts of those around you.
All right, First of all, what am I hearing from my companions?
Okay, what is your guys' like base thoughts that you'd
I
have
can't believe
going
they
on
just
here?
fucking drank that. It's blue and it steams like piss. I don't.
Just immediate thoughts are like, we really don't know if that was poisonous or not, or like if it's bad to drink. She just got drunk last night. Having that much alcohol is really not good for her liver. Oh, we don't have any medicine here. I can't give her any. Oh, we can't do checkups.
You'll hear from one of the guys sitting in the bar next to him, like, "Oh, I wonder if Muffy is going to show up today. I hope she does. It was quite a lovely date we had the other night."
Oh,
Who the fuck was that?
It was this like hoity-toity. They have a mask on, so it's kind of hard to tell what you can't really tell facial features. They're wearing like a crimson red robe, swirling something in a goblet. Kind of looking around the room. So for the next 10 minutes, you have pretty much detect thoughts running.
Hey, Doc Ock.
This is a toad.
What? What's yes?
I'm gonna be fine. I don't need any checkups or anything.
You don't know that? Just
hey.
What did she? I really should go see a doctor, but like not me, because I can't do anything here.
There's magic. Like, I think I'll be fine.
Okay.
Consider they probably got some kind of magic, fucking stomach pumps. I don't know, whatever.
Do they? It seems like they don't wash their hands. That's.
I mean, they probably do have to wash their hands. They probably don't have like the same sanitation as us, but like.
So while this is going on,
and then you hear from me, I'm thinking, I wonder who has the biggest coin purse. And then I'm gonna look around to see if I see anyone who's.
I'm
worth
gonna
robbing.
watch you after that. I'm just kind of.
23.
I'm so tired.
There you see a couple of coin purses on some people.
What about that guy who I know I didn't hear that thought. I want to know if that hoity-toity guy, because I saw them looking over there when they heard the thoughts. I want to know.
Hoity-toity does have a coin purse on their belt.
I'll be back in a
other
moment.
like bags, like pouches on their belts.
Oh, don't ruin his date! Come on.
Hey, no, come here.
So while this is going on, you hear cheering from around the ring, and a like loud like as like one troll is like.
Okay, but what do they hear from that troll?
Yeah.
What are the inner thoughts of that troll?
You are too far away to hear the inner thoughts of the troll.
I'm
gonna try and walk over and I'm gonna grab Luke by the hand and drag him over.
And while they're distracted by that, I'm heading back over to hoity-toity to see if I can steal anything.
Yeah, have fun with that. I wasn't gonna try that hard.
All right, so we'll do thoughts first. As you get closer to the ring, you hear a lot of
thoughts.
Oh shit, lost the bet again. My wife's gonna be pissed.
And
yeah, I made rent for the month.
Oh.
Still the rent.
The audacity that you would vote on such a thing. I'm so going to divorce you. Just the sort of yays and nays of losing or winning. The troll in the center, it's like,
I won! No one defeats Grow! Ah!
That really hurt my throat.
Oh.
So that's what you hear from the troll is a lot of I won. No one defeats Grow. I almost said Grog. And Grogu. So that's kind of what you heard. As you get closer, someone a magic user comes out and kind of casts something, makes a symbol with their hands, and the body of the dead troll kind of starts floating out of the ring.
Oh, he's straight up dead.
Oh, he's straight up dead. His head is smashed in. He does not really have a head left. Another one just kind of kicks sand over the brain remnants sitting in the sand pit.
You just hear it. That's unsanitary. That's so unsanitary. I really hope they give him a proper
They're
burial.
fighting to the death. I don't think they care about sanitation.
Grow is kind of you now see that he does have a collar around his neck and a chain's kind of attached, and he's led out of the ring and back towards the door. You heard all the noises coming through. I don't know what you guys expect.
Sad.
And this like red creature comes out. They have these long horns and just like spines all over their body. A very sharp, just like spiked face, almost like a pufferfish. If it looked like a devil and a pufferfish had a bitch child.
Hellraiser or whatever.
Bearded devil.
Okay.
I was gonna ask, does this look like the description of the barbed devil that was overheard?
I mean, you don't know. They didn't give a description of Bard's devil. It's a bearded devil.
Oh.
I'll just say it. Your characters don't know that. You guys can know that. He has very fine, like purple satin clothing on. And he kind of like motions around, like, my friends. Now is the time where we invite anyone that might want to test their buffness, their abilities against one of our creatures. Now is the time.
I'm gonna look to Luke with just.
Join this, you must pay 5 gold, but the winner gets the whole pot.
In my head, I just shake my head, but in it, you hear, don't do it. That's the worst idea. No, don't do it, please. I don't know how much healing magic I could give you. That seems like a bad idea. You're gonna do it anyway, aren't you?
I'm thinking about it.
But do be warned, this is a fight to the death. We will not stop until one person or creature lays in the sand, unmoving. Who wants to take us up on this?
Do I see Reyes anywhere?
Yeah, I'm robbing a guy.
Pause there. Reyes, make a stealth check for me.
Oh, that's good. 24 to stealth.
I'm not even gonna bother rolling for poor Reginald.
Reginald. Poor nothing. This man's name is Reginald.
And 25 to sleight of hand.
Yes, you kind of pull like you kind of like bump into him after like walking by the bar and kind of bump into him like, oh yeah, sorry man. And you take his coin purse. His coin purse has 30 gold pieces in it.
I'm gonna just take his coin purse and immediately, because feeling how heavy it is, I'm gonna exchange it with my 30 copper coins.
You do that. He now has a purse of 30 copper coins.
And I'm going to immediately put down a gold coin and be like, hey, a drink for my friend and I here.
Oh, how nice of you.
It's the least I could do for bumping into you. That was incredibly rude of me. I'm sorry.
People say this city does not have kind people.
Oh.
He orders a drink.
I'm gonna look over, see that happen, and go, why did I think Reyes would help?
I'm just gonna watch.
Add 29 gold to my bag of...
Yep, you have 29 gold. I mean, you probably have time to steal from one more person if you wanted to.
On my way over to the pit.
Okay. Make another sleight of hand check for me, please.
22. It's not as good, but...
That one...
I might as well just start talking like this.
Might as well. Jesus Christ. You steal another coin purse. This coin purse has 15 gold and 10 silver in it.
Sure.
Hey, you're in a rich place, man.
So what's about gold and winning gold? I think this is...
Does no one wish to take up this bet?
How difficult is the combat?
You're fighting.
How difficult is this? Well, this is just not going to be an easy thing. Depends on
Is
how
it a
well
one-on-one, or is it like, can you join with other people?
Well, if you do join with others, it might be a little bit harder.
If it's a fight to the death, we might have to fight each other to the death is the issue.
Is this no strings attached? Like, if we win, we don't have to, like, keep fighting?
Yes.
Okay.
you actually thinking about getting into a
It
fight?
sounds like you might be interested, my friend. Do you wish to pay down the 5 gold to get in?
I was just sizing it up. I'm still trying to decide. Go ahead and see if there's anyone else first.
Howard in our midst. Got it. Does anyone else wish to partake?
Y'all just see when I was
Or
called
does
a
everyone
coward,
else
you
wish to
see,
be like this scared person who's
no.
unsure?
This
Marty
grin
McFly.
just spreads on my face.
This is how you ended up. Have none of you watched Back to the Future?
I have. That's what I'm thinking of right now. Someone called her chicken, and she's mad about it. So
He kind of continues on, definitely laying on the. Is anyone else going to be a coward like this one?
I'm gonna put a hand on Harmonia's shoulder and just go, oh god, just go in there and finish this fight quickly and cast Lesser Restoration. Wait, no, that doesn't remove exhaustion. Never mind, I can't cast that.
Well, what is it? Read the description for me. What exactly does it?
Disease, condition, and the conditions are blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned.
It would remove it because they're hungover. That's why they have it. It's not exhaustion. It's just
That would be poison.
You're right. That's a poison. So yeah, then I will just tap you on the shoulder and hit less. And do
so yeah, you feel Luke taps you on the shoulder.
I'll pay for this, coward.
Your headache goes away. You feel like steady again.
Alright.
I'll pay for this, coward, and I'll throw 5 gold pieces into the ring.
Apparently the coward's friend wants them to try it.
Oh, we're not friends. Please don't. No, it's fine.
What do you say, coward? You want to try your mettle against one of our heroes?
I'm just gonna pat Luke on the head and then start walking in.
This is the dumbest.
All
idea.
right.
Do I hear any more voices from him?
From Luke?
Luke, do I hear any thoughts?
Yeah,
You just hear, this is the dumbest idea I've ever. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to fucking keep her alive if she dies. I'm not gonna let her die. That'd be awful. I'm gonna kill someone if she dies.
Alright. Oh god. Do I get into a place where I can hear anyone else?
I mean, as you kind of get around, other ones in the area are like, oh, I think that one might be pretty good. I think I'm going to vote for I'm going to bet on that one doing pretty well. And the other ones are like, I don't think I have the guts to bet on that one.
I'll kind of fluff up my hair. Just kind of...
Does a 23 stealth allow me to stealth again to all these rich people?
Yes. Please. I want to be the cover for your absolute demolishing of the upper class.
Yeah.
Just, can I, as I see Reyes sneak off, can I just whisper, eat the rich?
28 for 26 for stealing natural 20?
So with that, you managed to kind of get in some of the crowd, and you take
I'm doing a Disney dance. I'm like doing and this is mine, that one's mine.
Pretty much. So you get 2 coin purses in one with that nat 20. So one has only about 10 gold in it.
Aw.
The other one seems to be a bag of jewels that you don't know how much it's worth.
I'm gonna use minor illusion to make them look like it's a bag of gold.
Okay.
God.
Oh, that only lasts a minute. I'm gonna keep that on thought.
Okay.
Am I anywhere near the announcer caster guy?
Yeah, as you get into the ring, and you do hear the thoughts of the announcer guy, who's just kind of like, "Aw, hell yeah! I love getting a sucker to come and play these games." Guess another rich dumbass we get to clean up loot afterwards. Here we go. So then and now, my friends, let us bring out not just our champion, but your champion. And kind of hear someone just start somping their feet a little bit. The door opens, and walking through, you see a absolutely massive 2-headed giant. Not like giant, but an Etten.
Oh gosh.
So they have 2 heads, both with shaggy, straw-colored hair. It's kind of wearing like a what's the word I'm looking for? Just like tattered cloth around its waist.
Loincloth?
Loincloth, thank you. In one
To
hand
cover
it
the loins.
carries a battle axe, and the other it carries a morning star, both kind of like rusted and has, you can tell, like there's like dried blood on some of the edges.
I heard this is a one-on-one battle. Is that not 2?
This is one creature.
But it's got 2 brains, does it not?
Some might think it. It's not very smart. I hear there, dum-dum, and things like, that's not nice. Like, don't
Out of
be
curiosity, I have some of the pussy liquid still in one of my containers. Does it look like it melts things? Like, does it ooze thing at all? No?
No, it just looks like
Okay.
really gross pus that you currently have
Okay. Yeah, I do have some in my...
in a vial.
I'm gonna walk up to the bar while all this is happening.
Okay. So you go up to the bar. The announcer's like, and remember the rules, my friends. No outside help for this battle. Anyone caught trying to help will be thrown out immediately.
I assume this one also has chains?
It does have a chain around both their necks, and it's kind of like let out by another, like a smaller demon of sorts. Same spine, it's just like obviously smaller. So they get into the ring. While you're in the ring, you do notice that there's like 4 crystals on each of the corners. So as the Etten kind of like steps in, the crystals kind of light up, and there's like a matching crystal, and it's like collars that kind of light up.
And I can see that?
Yes.
I'm gonna kind of raise my hand. All right, what are those before I get started?
Oh, those are keep our patrons safe, so that way this beast can't leave the arena before it's supposed to.
Okay.
All right, my friends, if we're all set, let the games begin.
Great.
Good luck
right
to
out.
ya.
So, when I get to the bar, I do want to ask some questions.
Okay. So before we start the fight, what are your questions?
Do you have anything incredibly acidic that would melt through almost anything?
No. What do you think this is? This is a bar. We don't keep
Well, I
acidic
mean,
stuff for people to like try and
you
drink
don't have
and
any
kill each
acid?
other.
Okay, but do you have any acid, any kind of thing that would just melt? Come on, there's got to be something. Look, I've got a lot of gold.
How much gold we talking about?
I can give you 10 gold pieces right now.
10 gold. Buddy, you're crazy. I'm not going to risk a jab in my life for 10 gold.
30.
That I can risk my life for. Let's see it real quick before I
give him I bring out the bag that belongs to the other guy.
Okay. So you bring out this bag with 30 gold and set it down, and he's like, just wait one moment. So he kind of hops off a stool, goes into a like cupboard, and like he like pretty much like goes into the cupboard almost, and he comes back out with a honestly it looks like a mason jar. That's like a quarter-filled mason jar with this like caustic yellow stuff. And he sets it down like, this stuff does some shit. Like, it is some shit. We sometimes use it to melt down some of the bones and stuff that end up in the sand.
Will it get through metal?
I've never tried that, but it might take a moment or two.
Good to know.
Probably gets through some metal there. So if anyone asks, you did not know me or did not see me, that did not come from me.
No,
You
didn't.
got it?
Of course not. I don't even know who you are.
All right, that's what I like to hear. So he will take the 30 gold and kind of just like leave that.
When he left, is there anyone else watching the bar?
Make a perception check.
26.
You don't see anyone that's looking at you guys. 'Cause there's like 4 or 5 goblins that work this bar helping other patrons, so there's no one looking specifically at you two.
25 to steal a bottle of alcohol?
Let's see if one of these goblins notice. Fucking A, Jesus Christ, Izzy. I hate you so much.
I put it in my bag.
You kind of reach over and you snag a like green bottle that's like just over the edge of the bar.
Yep. Okay.
You now have a bottle of nondescript alcohol and
Cool.
a jar
Bottle
of
of caustic. Yeah. Awesome.
A jar of acid.
Yeah. Cool.
Anything else?
I'm gonna walk over towards where the chain is that's holding the guy in place and just watch the fight for now.
Yeah, well, they remove the chain once they're
Damn
in
it.
once they're in the pit. That's what the crystals are for. It's to keep them in the pit.
Good to know. I'll just keep this for later instead.
Anyway. They still have the collar on, but no chain connecting it. Like, all right, if we're all set, let the blood match begin. And the bearded devil kind of like skitter out, but stand kind of at the opening. And if we could go to the battle screen, and B, if you could roll initiative for me there, Hectic.
That should be B. That is a 16.
Much better than my 4. If you two would like, you can go ahead and both roll initiative in case you plan on doing anything.
13.
13. Okay, hold on. Harmonia is a 16. Reyes is 13. Luke, what are you at?
I would be over
5.
Here, out of curiosity, these jewels, they're outside of the ring?
They're like, if you look at the battle map on Roll20, they're like on the edges, so what these little pink little crystals are.
So like if I wanted to, I could touch it?
Yeah, you could reach over and touch it if you could get up to
Good to know.
The front. So let me pull up our buddy. So Reyes and Luke, if you guys want to place yourself wherever you want to be standing. Okay, let's see, what's your dexterity? Nope, that's what you are. Harmonia, you are going to go first.
Is this our current distance, or did we meet more equidistant in the ring?
This is your current distance. They kind of led the big guy through this opening that's down here and kind of up into the corner.
All right. Let's see. I can't reach him right away. So for now,
I mean, you can hold your attack if you wanted to.
yeah, that's true. But my question is, holding an attack means you need concentration, right?
I never played as you need concentration. I
don't think for that. It's only for spell.
Yeah, the only time that you'd need to hold if you wanted to hold a spell. Like you holding an attack with the triggers, I don't consider that concentration.
Yeah, because you don't really have to concentrate on slashing someone.
No.
I think. Yeah.
Okay, because then in that case, I'll bonus action rage and then just hold my action for if he comes within range of me.
Okay, are you staying? You're not moving at all? You're staying there?
Yep. I'm just gonna stay right there.
Okay.
Axe just kind of
chilling out. Like you're looking at this thing like you're like, this thing is not fucking scary. Like, whatever, man. You're fine.
It is a little scary. It is very scary.
But you're not gonna show it. You're fucking Harmonia.
Shit.
All right.
My rage is confidence.
Yes.
I am not gonna be scared of this little bitch.
That's why you confident AF. Okay, so up next would be Reyes. Reyes, are you doing anything?
Where's little pissy bitch boy?
Little pissy bitch boy. I'm assuming you mean the bearded devil.
Yeah, that guy.
He is standing. Let me pull him up. You can actually see him. He's standing at the opening down here.
Okay.
I like a step back, actually.
Out of curiosity, and I know this are all of these tables occupied? Like, are they all filled with people?
I mean, they're not really tables; they're more like barriers because this is kind of like inlaid. But there are people standing all against it.
Okay.
I mean, you see a few like traveling around, like taking money. People are placing bets, like slamming glasses down, like get him, fuck him up, stuff like that. Very ruckusy.
Do I see anyone who like works here?
I mean, there's some like the bar people wandering around, like replacing drinks, but like it's hard. There's like no one. Like there's some people standing along the edges in case anyone gets too rowdy. There seems to be some type of security.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, Luke, are you doing anything? No.
You're muted.
You're muted. I'm assuming you're saying no, though.
Saying no. I didn't realize it's muted this whole time.
Yes.
No, I'm just gonna let it happen.
Okay, so now it is our Eden's turn. So Eden's gonna come rushing towards you. So if you want to go ahead and what is your trigger? It coming towards you and attacking you.
Yeah, coming at me.
Okay, go ahead and do your attack on it. It will do 2 attacks on you.
Alright. Now let me double check something because I always want to make sure. Before you make a melee attack with a heavy weapon you're proficient in, you can choose to take a -5 penalty to the attack roll and add 10 to the attack's damage if you hit. I can still that's a feat. I can still do that with my action, correct?
Yeah, but you only get 1 attack. Oh yeah, well if you have both you have 2. No,
I just have 1.
Yeah, no, you can go ahead and shoop.
Okay.
You can use that if you want to use great weapons.
That's going to be a 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Oh, thank fuck. Okay. Sweet.
And he doesn't mean armor on.
Okay. Plus 10. So what do I need? Ooh, that is some good damage. 18. Wait. I'm sorry, math is weird.
Okay. You're okay.
Okay, so plus 2 melee damage, plus that, plus 24 24 to hit, or 24 damage.
24 damage. All right. Yeah, so you take your great axe and you bring it down and you like dig it deep into his side, and one head kind of gives a roar and the other one's like, oh. So it is going to take 2 attacks on you.
All right.
Your AC's 13, correct?
Mm-hmm.
One is I rolled a natural 15. The other is a 9 plus 7, so that is a 16.
All
So
right.
like 20 something, and so that's going to be 2d8 for 1. So first hit, you take 15 halved, so that'd bring it to, what was that, 7? Right, what's half of 15, y'all?
Yeah.
7.5.
Thank you. So 7 points of damage. So that is the first one. The other one is also 2d8. 4 points of damage.
You're so fucked.
So the other one was already halved is 4 because it rolled an 8. I did not roll damage. So now it's back to your turn.
All right.
So it brings this like morning star down and it crushes it down onto your shoulder, and then the other one takes its battle axe and just like side swipes you into your hip, and you're like, oh shit. But like since you're like raging, you're like, nah, fuck this.
Yeah, fuck it.
Hey,
All right.
Thanks for the raid.
Hi guys, thanks so much for the raid. I'm currently in a 1v1.
You're so fucked.
I'm trying to
I'm probably
fucked. Eden. All right, your turn. What are you gonna do?
All right, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Gonna attack again.
Okay, go ahead and take a swipe.
I'm gonna say
Great
again
weapon.
the weapon master one, -5 to my roll to add 10 damage.
And while this is going, you said that it's the jewel is outside of like the barrier, right?
So there's the 4 jewels around the edge, and then the collar it's wearing has has the same matching crystal in it.
Based on like just looking around, do I see anything able to push through this barrier? The barrier is designed to prevent things from getting through it, right?
I'll answer that question on your turn here in a moment.
Okay, cool.
All right, that's a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 definitely hits.
All right, then that's gonna be. Fuck yes, max damage. Okay.
Nice.
So that's 16, 26, 28.
Jesus.
Ooh. Okay,
because it's a D12 plus 4 plus the 10 from the weapon master plus 2 when you're raging.
All right. Well, so you bring your great axe again, and this time you like kind of like carve it into a V where you hit it before, and like you take out a chunk. And it was like, stop it! That hurts. And the other head's like, shut up. So that hurt. So Reyes, make a step. Oh, sorry.
bonus action,
Bonus action.
hidden step. Turn invisible until the start of my next turn. I attack, deal damage, or force a saving throw.
Okay.
I'm just gonna tap back 2 squares.
Okay. Yeah.
Just watch him flounder.
Yeah, so you guys are watching and you see, like, Harmonia takes a huge chunk out of the set and it's like, oh! And then all of a sudden, like, Harmonia's gone.
Bye.
Roll a perception check for me, Reyes. Luke, if you want, you can roll a perception check to see if you notice anything weird.
I
Well,
will,
my
but
perception
mostly
check,
I'm just...
is
Ooh,
it part of the whole thing? Like, even
Yeah.
the crystal? It was 22.
22. Okay. So my hearing just like disappeared for a second. That was really weird.
Oh, nice.
That was just my ears because I have trash hearing. So you are looking at these crystals, and then you kind of see some footprints going backwards in the sand, from away from the Etten. Looking at the crystals, you kind of see as the Etten got close to the barrier, like the crystals lit up on that side. So you kind of get the feeling that you probably would not be able to cross. Like, it can't cross over because of the collar it's wearing.
Okay. So I have that jar, right?
You do have the jar.
I also have a knife.
You have a knife.
I would like to dip the knife into the jar and throw it at the crystal.
Okay. You're going to do a couple rolls here for me.
Yeah.
First roll, I need a sleight of hand roll, please. To make sure none of the security people are seeing you dipping something into a jar.
23.
Go fuck yourself. So you dip it in. You don't think you kind of like using the crowd and kind of bend down. Now I need a dex. I need you to throw it. See if you can hit it.
So a weapon attack?
Yeah, weapon attack for me. It just so you know, it is going to be a little harder because you are in a crowd and you are throwing a knife in a kind of like rowdy crowd.
Only a 21.
Only a 21.
15 plus 6. Oh, thank you.
Hit it.
Yep.
Which crystal were you going for? The one right in front of you?
The one right in front of me, yeah.
Okay, you do not you like hit it kind of at the base in the back.
Yep.
Like someone kind of like bumped into you as you're going. It's like you hit it, but you didn't like it might take a few for the acid to really take.
Okay.
But you see the acid kind of like hits it and starts like that's the sound it makes. That's the sound of acid, everyone. Thank you for joining this party. So you think you did something. Might take a couple rounds, but you did something.
All right. Cool.
Okay. Luke, did you want to roll a perception check to see if you can see where Harmonia went?
I rolled it. It's an 8, so no.
8. Harmonia's fucking gone.
I mean, I am cheering though. I'm assuming this looks like part of her plan, and so I'm just like, yeah, she's got okay, she's not gonna die. That's
the end is like, where'd she go? He's like, I don't know. So they are going to move a bit more into the center, and are going to hold their attacks, hold their actions.
Had a feeling they would.
So you kind of see they have like their Morning Star and Battle Axe on. They're kind of like looking around. They're waiting for it. So it is now your turn again, Harmonia.
All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and do a sneaky sneak. 1, 2.
You sneak.
I'm assuming it's right on contact that their reactions are gonna trigger.
I mean, as soon as you appear, if you're near it, they're attacking you. So do you reappear?
They have to attack for their thing to reappear to trigger it. I think.
Yeah, either
Doesn't it say
I
upon
have
the
to
attack?
or they turn invisible until the start of your next turn. Oh, okay, there we go.
So you appear.
So I'm
Oh.
back.
So
So
you're
as you
back,
appear
yeah.
So I
next
can't
to him
sneak,
again,
damn.
they kind of like look at you and be like, "There you are!" And kaboom, kaboom.
Just
Uh,
hi,
well,
sweeties.
It was at the start of your turn, right? So you would have been 10
so
feet
you
away?
would have So did you still want to move towards them?
Oh yeah, I still have to move towards them. I'm raging.
I say, yeah, if you want to do anything, you kind of have to move towards them. So they were going to take, I got a natural 19 on one. The other one was a natural 1. I'm going to roll.
Thanks, Nat 30s.
Thank you so much, Nat 30s.
Yeah, thanks for partying,
You guys
y'all.
are wonderful. Hope you had a great stream.
So they bring their morning star down, and as it like you kind of like whoo, and it crashes into the ground, and then they try and pull it up, like it's not working. So they kind of abandon their morning star, but as you're kind of looking down, they swing their battle axe around and kind of hits you in the back. For ouch. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 plus 5 is 19 points of damage.
Split in
19
half
and
is
half.
9.
9 points of damage for you. What do you got right now?
I'm still looking pretty good.
Okay.
I'm about half the barbarian I used to be, but I'm still doing pretty good.
Awesome. Now it is so that was their held action. Now it is your turn.
And y'all know what I'm about to do.
Run away.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing that's been working for me this whole time. -5 to that attack. Fuck! That 20.
Hey! Shit! Okay. Yeah, so double dice.
Okay, that's 10. Oh wait, I have to roll double dice. I forgot about that too.
Yeah, double dice.
Okay, so 10 plus 5 plus 6
is 21 plus 10 is 31.
And the plus 2 for raging.
Oh, I thought you said it was plus 10. Yeah, plus the 33.
33.
Nice. Okay, that hurt it.
And bonus action on your turn when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon, you can make one melee attack weapon as a bonus action. Can I still do that?
Yeah.
I'm assuming I can't do the same buff twice, so I'm not going to go for the -5 on it.
Okay.
That's going to be...
What is it? Weapon Master?
Great weapon. I think you can do it on it. Jesus,
Here,
cat.
it's Great Weapon Master.
I think you can do it to all your attacks. But
before you make a melee attack with a heavy weapon, yeah, it doesn't say only once.
Yeah, you can do it again if you want.
Oh.
Oh,
So-
no, you have to reduce it to 0 to make another melee attack.
Reduce it to 0?
Yeah, it says whenever you critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce a creature to 0. Oh, okay, yeah, it's or. You're good.
It's not 0. But while you roll it, I'll narrate the nat 20. So you took a swipe, and so you kind of used the morning stars. You kind of like jumped up and like, because I mean, you still come up to things like nipples. So you kind of like used your feet to step up onto the morning star. 14 hits. And you bring your great axe down. You actually take off one of the heads.
Was it Bob?
It was the mean one. He's like, no, that was my brother. And kind of, like blood kind of like spurting out and coating like its like body.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's graphic.
So like the head kind of like lands on the ground. It's just kind of like. So how much damage for that next one?
Okay.
I'm gonna put my jar away.
Yeah, put your jar away like shit.
15, 25, 27.
27 points. Okay, I mean he's looking rough. He's not down yet.
Okay.
But he's looking. He has one less head.
Y'all, I've never played a barbarian before. This is so much fun.
Barbarians are rough, yo.
I came up with this huge elaborate plan that I paid 30 gold for to rescue you.
Yeah, and they're Harmonia's fucking shit up.
She's fine. She's doing good. We gotta trust her.
So Reyes, what do you want to do? You just saw Harmonia chop off this thing's head and take a couple chunks out of it.
I still eat the rich, so I'm just gonna keep watching to see if this acid melts through the thing.
You're seeing some little cracks on the crystal now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put my jar away, and I'm gonna just watch.
Right on. Luke, you do anything?
They said outside interference was gonna get you kicked out, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fine. Then yeah, I won't do anything.
Try if you want.
Just gotta be sneaky like Reyes.
But I will make you roll a sleight of hand check, and if you fail, you will probably get ejected from the building.
Okay, I want to try and sleight of hand a healing word.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand check for me, your stealth check.
I'm begging you, dice. No, you know what? Not you. Lucky dice. Where are they? Oh, sleight of hand. That's only +2. 18.
So as you go to kind of start the
Yeah, it's only +2.
schematic points of it, you feel a hand land on your shoulder, and you kind of look over, and there is this very large Goliath woman who kind of looks and goes, "Hi, new magic to help."
Oh no, it's not. It's not for. It's for me. I was gonna make my eyes covered so I didn't have to watch if she hurt herself.
Roll a deception check.
That's not true. Oh, now, thank you. Sure, yeah, nat 20, fucking fine.
She kind of looks at you for a moment, and like her grip on your shoulder tightens, and she goes, "I see something again. You're not gonna be standing here much longer."
Okay.
Because I rolled a natural 1 for insight.
Woo.
So she like takes a few steps back, but is still like standing behind you, more or less, like arms crossed.
I'm just gonna nervously make water swirl around my hand, like, oh god.
Can I do something because I didn't do anything really on my turn?
Sure.
Can I rob this lady?
You are not near her.
Can I get near her?
That would be your turn to get, like, the rest of your turn would be moving near her.
I'm gonna walk over and I get with my friend SpongeBob here.
Okay. Your next turn, you can see if you can rob her.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be right here. Just enjoy having fun. We're good. All right.
So now it is our one-headed. So here, I'll put a token for our NPCs right there.
I took the rogue. Y'all shouldn't be shocked.
I'm not shocked. So the one-headed Ettin's going to take pulls up the Morning Star out of the ground. So 2 swipes at you. Oof, that's going to hurt a little bit. 13, right? Yeah, both hit. 9 plus 7 and 17 plus 7. Double 8s, motherfuckers!
No!
16 plus 5 is
21. That's
21,
10
so 10 damage, and that's good, but all right. 6 and a 5, so that's 11 plus 5 is 16 damage, so 8, so 18 damage altogether. How you doing there, buddy? What are you at?
So hot.
What are you at right now?
Oh, you know what? Can I just give the number?
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 41, I'm doing at about a 3 right now.
Okay. It is now your turn. It is a matter of I will tell you on a scale of 17. They're at 17. So if you hit this, you could possibly end it. If you miss, they're probably going to end you.
And when I previously rolled a 13 hit, right?
A 13 hit. Their armor class is 12.
So I need to roll. Oh, their armor class is a 12. So I need to roll an 11 or higher in order to hit.
Correct. You need to roll a 11 or higher to hit.
I believe in the heart of the dice.
Reyes has got a plan up their sleeves.
They're my galaxy dice. They are the dice that I used to use for.
I say they've been rolling pretty well.
My old character in your campaign, Izzy.
Okay.
My favorite little twink.
Oh, I love that
They
little
have
twink.
Not steered me wrong. Fuck it, we're going for Great Weapon Master. 11 or higher, 11 or higher, 11 or higher, 11 or higher. 13. Okay, so 13 plus 1 is 14.
Okay, that hits.
Math is weird.
Roll really well for this
Please.
damage.
Please. Okay, hold on. So 5 plus 4 plus 2, 11 plus the 10, 21.
21.
That definitely. So how would you like to do this?
Oh my god. I'm
So you
Can I
see this
collapse and
one-headed.
cry? Is that how I do this?
You if you'd like, but yeah, you see
No.
this massive now one-headed, like troll-like beast almost, like giant troll beast standing over you. Morning Star dripping with your blood in one hand, battle axe in the other, dripping with your blood, kind of like looking down, like, you cut off my brother.
Did any of the brothers' blood get on me?
Oh, for sure. You are
Okay.
splattered with both your blood and their blood.
All right. So I've got the great axe in both hands.
Yeah.
I'll take one hand off, kind of smear across what's on my face, flick it up at his, heft
Kinda,
up
like,
the
flinches
axe, and
away.
just cleave it.
Okay, like cleave their head off, or
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, you kind of flick it. As you flick the blood, they kind of like instant like flinch away, and as they kind of like turn their head back, they just see the edge of your great axe coming towards them, and just like one clean Marie Antoinette. Whoosh. So everyone gets really silent for a moment, and then you just hear the thump, thump, thump of the head landing in the sand, kind of like flinching away, and then the body like sways for a moment, and then just slamming onto the sand kind of puffing everywhere. It is.
I look back towards the announcer. I point at him with the greatsword. Who's the coward now? Give me the damn pot.
And the crowd just roars.
Using the roaring crowd as a distraction.
Yep.
Can I wander over to this nice lady who interrupted us? And all right.
Yep.
18 plus 6 is 24.
God, let me hold on. That works. So sorry, my cat is being super adorable right now. He looks like he's lording over me.
Sending these images in the Discord.
Oh, for sure, I will. They're adorable. Sorry, chat. My cat's being cute. So
For those who joined with the raid, Liz's cats are perpetual guest stars.
They are our 5th and 6th members of Limbos and Dragons.
They're members, they're props, they're NPCs whenever we go somewhere.
Yes,
They're
currently
beautiful.
they're gargoyles.
Oh, stop holding! I need to know!
No, the suspense is what it is.
And that's actually where we're going to end the session tonight.
Woo!
So you like very easily swipe off a pouch off of their side. Do you open it right away?
No, I take it and I put it away right away, and then I bump into them slightly. Hey.
Doesn't feel super heavy.
Yeah, I just put it away right away.
Yeah, okay.
This... do you work here?
Yeah, why?
I think there's something wrong with that crystal over there. I saw someone trying to tamper with it.
Son of a bitch. They kind of like stomp over and literally do the whole thing where they like grab two people's head and just like move them apart via their heads. Be like, you're a son of a bitch. Someone's messing. Ooh. Someone's messing with crystals over here. I had to burp out through an Australian accent, y'all.
No, that's exactly what you said. Someone's. Oh,
sorry, dinner. So she walks away. The bearded devil kind of comes out like, well, the chicken can apparently bite. I don't know if chickens actually bite. I don't deal with that shit.
Since I paid for it, do I get the pot?
Now you talk about your friend. So they'll hold out a bag to you, and hand you a bag. And then kind of like, if you want, we might be able to strike a good deal if you like this kind of work there. You seem pretty hardy, and they'll like lightly punch you on the shoulder, which I would say definitely you're like, whoa.
Am I able to walk into this ring now? Or is it still like closed off to us?
I mean, it's never closed off to you.
Yeah, it was just closed off for
the creature.
him.
There are some of like kind of like other bearded devils that kind of like are smaller, come out and like float the big body. Like one grabs both heads and is like holding him by the hair of like the two heads, and they start walking back towards the doors that the beast originally came from. See, here's a cat that the beast originally came from. He wants love. I'm sorry I scared you describing Headless Edens. So you are given a bag. Like, why don't we go talk over there if you want?
I'm going to very carefully open it up, see what's in the bag first.
Would you let us heal our friend, at least first, please?
And I'm like anxiously standing on the corner, just like.
There's a fair amount of gold, it looks like, in the bag.
Does it look like what sensibly was in the pot for my fight?
I mean, it seems like make an investigation check for me.
Okay. Investigation.
While this is happening, I'm just gonna like step onto the sand, look and see if anyone stops me. Take another step.
I mean, people are kind of looking at you like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Listen, after all that shit, a nat 2, I am too wobbly to even care. I've got my money.
It looks like a lot of gold.
If nobody stops me, I'm literally just gonna walk over, and then like put a hand on Harmonia's shoulder and just go, "Please don't die, please don't die." And Cure Wounds is 2nd level.
The water kind of like gathers on your hands. Nothing happens. You kind of see the crystals flare up a little bit.
No, what a waste of a spell slot.
Nothing seems to happen.
Oh, hey, Doc Ock. God. Listen.
I look at that and I go, regular medicine it is.
Why don't you head over to the bar and we'll see if maybe we can strike up a deal if you want to fight again. That was pretty impressive.
Listen, that was great, but that's a one-time deal.
And I'm the manager. Any discussion will be with me.
I'm gonna look to Luke for a hot second, just be like, I think that's the smartest thing I've ever heard them say.
I'm staring you dead in the eyes, like, trying to check if you have a concussion. I am not paying attention.
Masked manager, why don't you go meet me at the bar, and we'll talk about maybe
Masked manager, come talk to me first.
Meanwhile, well, my friends, that ends the entertainment for today. Come back in a few hours, and the next round of victims, I mean warriors, come into the sands. And he'll kind of like nod to you and head out of the sands. He'll go through the door. Can I actually have all of you make a perception check for me as he walks through the door and back?
I'm so happy I have a +8 in that, because even my bad rolls are good. That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
That's a 6. I am so out of it.
Okay, so Luke and Reyes, as he kind of opens the doors, you see that there seems to be like cages, kind of like along the walls, and you see through one of the cages, almost like an eye stalk hand with like a mouth at the end of it. It looks kind of familiar from something you saw at the start of the game. Kind of like reach out from it, and as he walks by, like pulls away really sharply.
A what? A what?
Like kind of like an arm stalk, like what would have been an arm, but it's like really bony and spindly, and at the hand there is just like at the where the hand should be, it's just this like bulbous mouth. That looks like the Ritterkin, that part of the Ritterkin you guys saw.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
And then the door closes behind you.
Bitch. Man, going back through old notes to figure out what that was, and I just see in all caps, I bought whiskey.
I bought whiskey.
All right.
So as you leave,
I want us to get to a table, like somewhere that's
yeah. There's people kind of clear the way for Harmonia now. Like they kind of like slap Harmonia on the shoulders, like give you congratulations. Some's like, you lost me 10 gold, you son of a bitch. Good fight.
I'm leaning on Luke for support. I cannot walk myself to that table.
I am just like, please. I am actively checking, like, where are the most active wounds? Please do not die.
Listen, Tagak, probably somewhere around here.
I mean, there's a lot of, like, massive holes where the Morning Star took chunks out of. And...
Oh, awful. Terrible.
Luke, you saw that too, didn't you?
The eye thing?
What?
Yeah, that'll be problem later.
We'll speed you up to afterwards. We need to make sure that SpongeBob here gets you.
They definitely have a concussion.
I went from hungover to good to half dead. It's been a day.
Yeah, I can tell.
Also, hey, Reyes, I know we're good with the jokes and all that, but Do not have him sign me up for that. I can't keep doing that.
Absolutely not. No, I think we're good. In fact, if they said that that was their champion, I think that means we're pretty clear from here out if anything happens.
And don't worry, we'll be splitting up all that gold evenly. I promise.
Oh no, you earned it all. I'll just take back my 5. That's
Hey, you're the one who bet on me. You deserve some of it.
well. So, well, don't worry.
You see when
I
the
cleared the crowd.
goblins come up to you and put down a like mug of a like red steaming liquid in front of you, Harmonia, and kind of like other glasses of stuff in front of the other two. Like, yeah, the boss said that you could have one of these, that you might need it. I don't know why everyone's Australian all of a sudden.
What is that
bar.
exactly?
What? Yeah, is it?
Yeah, what is
Can I
it?
help or?
Ah, well, this one here, and point to the one you put in front of you. This one, it kind of gives you a bit of a, you know, helps you out from the pain department a little bit. Kind of gives you a bit more of a oomph in your step. These two are just shit ale.
I'll drink the shit.
Oh, God. I'd kill
I
for
don't- I
shit
don't
ale, but I
actually
think I
drink
need
any
this
of it.
more.
I'm
Me
just
neither.
making that clear.
I am just waiting for Harmonia to be like to sit down so that I can start treating her wounds.
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly sit down, kind of
Yeah.
wrap my hands around the little mug, just kind of. Well, I almost died to another stupid decision. What's one more? Down the hatch.
It's a potion of healing. It's a
Alright.
D4 plus 4. No,
D4 plus-
D4. 2D4 plus on. I got it right in front of me. Why am I trying to fucking guess? I literally got this shit right in front of me for a real fucking reason.
Right.
Yeah, 2D4 plus 2.
Alright, that's a 4 and a 2.
Cool. Plus 2. So 10.
Back.
8 back. That's
Oh,
what I
wait.
said. We got 4, 2, 6 plus 2, 8. I went to college. I'm good at math.
So, the goblin's gone, right?
The goblin is gone.
I'm gonna real
I
quick
did
just
manage
give you
to secure us through a couple of bets, but I definitely bet on you, and I'll produce a bag filled with 40 gold coins now.
Yeah, there's a bag full of 40 gold coins.
Glad you believed in me.
Yeah, always. That's definitely believe in you, influencer. Our friend is definitely came here. This is definitely where they got ill. SpongeBob and I think both got a glance at a hand in the other room.
It looked similar to some creatures we saw on a farm not too long ago.
Cows?
You get, by the way,
what-
14 HP.
No.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Did you do a healing spell?
Yeah.
So this time you like tap them with a healing spell, and the water kind of like that. Usually
I thought you did your med kit.
I'm gonna
Was it
do
a-
both.
Oh, okay.
It's
The
14
water
for the
that
healing
kind
spell.
of covers your
Bonus.
hands, like it taps them and seeps into them, and it works this time.
That's why I wanted to check and make sure that worked, and then
Oh,
if
thank
it didn't,
God.
and then also another 11 from just regular medicine kit.
Okay.
So 14 and then 11?
Yeah. 14 and then another 11.
Oh, hot damn, I am almost back to my full self.
That's why
I'm
it's like,
good.
do not be dead.
This is pretty complicated, though. Do you think you're well enough to fight again if we need it?
I mean, I could definitely fight, like, not one-on-one, but, like, if we need to fight because they won't let us go or some shit, I can do that.
We do have that note. We can always return here, but if we return, they may have a new champion, and that could be even more difficult. At this point, I think they're knocked down pretty good, but... Can I do an insight check on the deviled guy to see if he looks strong? I don't know, like...
He's not in the room currently. He walked
Okay.
through the door.
He's
Well,
the one who
here's-
walked through?
Yes.
Here's an idea. You guys have only been seen with me, like kind of associated with me.
I mean, I did say I was your manager.
You said you were my manager,
And I'm
which is
kind of
kind
just
of a...
sitting next to you, healing you, so clearly I'm part of this.
Yeah, but like, if I don't show up, you're not liable to fight in my place if they try to attach me to this.
Oh, and I also almost damaged one of their crystals. I suspect another couple hits and it'll be dead.
Oh God. Good job.
Oh, that
I
is good,
appreciate it.
My goal was actually to break the crystal and say, "Hey, big guy, you're free."
That would have probably been an option.
I mean, we definitely would have cleaned house, literally and figuratively.
Yeah, but
So at this point, the bearded devil comes out again and goes to the bar because he said he'd meet you at the bar. He kind of like
You might
waves to
want
the
to at least.
goblins.
You might want to at least. We should probably go up there and at least get some information.
yeah. We'll see what we get.
Can I
Quick.
do some kind of
Yeah,
insight
yeah,
check to?
go ahead and do the insight check now.
Also, I have a quick question. Does
I have a
Hermione
quick
still have
answer.
that detect thoughts going?
No, that's gone.
It's probably gone.
Oh, okay.
This is why I took high
Damn.
wisdom.
Do I get to know what you were thinking though?
12 plus 8 again.
Damn.
Yeah, so looking at this bearded devil, I mean,
We can't tell much. This is a magical world, but I mean, is there anything?
yeah, he's not on this. Like, he seems a pretty hefty creature. It's not. I mean, he's not like John Cena, the Rock style muscles.
Okay.
But I mean,
Does he seem more like? Looking at him, does he seem more like he's a melee bruiser type of thing? Does he look like he's a caster? Is there any books? Is there a weapon?
he does not have any books. He does have some pouches around his side. You do not see a weapon on him.
Cool.
He does not seem skinny like a caster, but does not seem brutish like a let's go punch some shit.
I can't read this guy very well, so we're gonna have to be careful here. I'll try to do some of the speaking for you, but I've never actually been that good at charismatic things. Looks at my 10.
Listen, I've probably got some left over from social media shit, so
You're a pretty good influencer.
I was better when I had not this.
Let's work some
You
of
guys
that
head
stuff.
over?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I think you're still pretty good, with all this. I think it'll still work.
So heading over, he kind of looks at all of you and be like, glad you came to talk. Do I talk to you or the manager?
All of us are good.
We're kind of a match that you get one, you're kind of settled with discussions with the rest.
However, I will say, pending, I am not going to go into a ring against an Etten.
I also can't fight. I am no.
We call him SpongeBob because it's like a sponge. He's just.
All right,
Well,
here's how the situation goes.
Before we
The brains, I point to Luke. The brawn, and ironically enough, kind of the face, and I point to Reyes.
Well, why don't the brain, the brawn, and the face come join me in my office and we can talk?
Where's the office? Is it over there? Point
He'll
towards the doorway.
he'll motion towards the door.
Yeah. Why don't we? Do we want to
I suppose.
talk over a drink or two, maybe first? It's not every day you go up against a battle like that, and I need some time to wind down.
Fair enough, and follow me. So he will kind of take he has like a very nice glass goblet full of something. And it's like
wants to drink in his office.
gray swirling liquid. So he'll kind of like motion towards the door and start heading towards it. You guys follow?
I kind of look towards the others at first.
The good news is we don't have to break in.
True.
And we've already seen what could be there, so if it's an ambush, we at least have an idea of what we're going against.
All right.
Yes. Can I, when I get to the door, I want to cast, just for myself, detect poison and disease.
Sure. What is that? Can you read the card for me or the spell for me?
Yeah. For the duration, which is the concentration of 10 minutes, you can sense the presence of and location of poisons, poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet of you. You can also identify the kind of poison, poisonous creature, or disease in each case.
Out of curiosity, does my jar of acid count?
The acid wouldn't, but the jar that we have of the Ritterkin poison
the
would.
jar of the Ritterkin poison, you get like a ping, like a really strong sense of the Ritterkin poison, which I believe
I
Ray
have.
still has.
Yeah.
So as you cross through the door,
I would also notice if they're drinking any poison, if they've been affected by any, even if they're not showing the effects, and if that creature is within 30 feet of me, I'll know where it is.
Yeah,
which is
so
why I have it going.
When you walk in back, you immediately get like a boop from the cage to the right. When you walk in, you do see it is a Ritterkin, just like the ones you had faced.
Perfect.
Kind of like all these cages, like it's like standing cage, and like it kind of starts to reach its mouth out, and the bearded devil kind of looks at it and immediately kind of like backs away.
Do I get anything from the bearded devil?
You're not getting anything from the beard. I keep on saying bearded dragon. You're not getting anything from the bearded dragon. No, you're not getting
bearded devil and dragonborn.
Yeah, not any pings or poison or anything off of them.
No disease.
Or disease, yeah, nothing off of them. Walking a little further, you pass like another creature that is like caged behind. You can tell there's like a weird like both like bars, but also like a weird glass. And you're definitely getting a ping off of like this thing is poisonous hardcore.
Not to cause any conflicts or stir anything up. That thing over there, and I just show back to the Ritterkin.
Ritterkin.
Has anyone fought that recently?
Oh, every once in a while I'll bring it out. Mostly it's for show to scare some of the richies out there, but no fights very often. They're not the best fighters.
No. But they are very dangerous.
They can be. They can be.
Does this guy match the description of the guy that would have the dog with his... No, not at all.
No,
okay.
No. I mean, this guy, he's not super duper tall. He doesn't really have hair in a traditional sense. Mm-hmm. It's just kind of like barbs all over that are like darker color reds or like browns and stuff that kind of give an illusion of it's kind of like a porcupine. He kind of looks like a porcupine as a devil. Once again, pufferfish and devil had bastard baby with horns. So you kind of go back. There's like you pass it through cells. You see that kind of keeps going. But he goes into a different door and opens it. And it's like
have we passed by any people?
Not really any other people. There's some barbed devils, like smaller barbed devils, but like not any people, like any humans or anything.
So he's not like caging humans.
Not that you see, but there seems to be more like cages and stuff along the walls. Like you go down farther and around. But he opens the door and motions into whatever looks like a very plush office.
Okay.
Still not very good on my feet, but all right. Let's get this over with. We'll have a quick talk, and then we're gonna.
So he motions you guys down to sit. Do you sit?
I'll stand. So, tell me, what do you prefer in these types of negotiations? Right to the chase, or take our time?
Oh, well, depends on who you guys are. Sometimes the right to the chase is the way to go, but you all seem like interesting folks. It's been a long time since I've seen fighting like that.
So how much are you willing to pay my champion? And I'm going to gently put my hand on Harmonia's shoulder and then pull it back because I don't want to lose it.
Well, if you fight down here, 100 gold a fight. If you win, you get a bonus of another 50. If you lose, well, you die.
So these are all to the death.
Where's the fun if they're not?
If you don't mind me asking, and I understand if you hate questions, where do you get all these creatures?
That is an answer for friends, and you are all not my friends.
Are we not friends? I thought we were friends.
If you call me a champion and then say I'm not a friend, it's a little
Well,
bit of
they
a...
actually called you a chicken.
Oh, that's true. And then expect me to be their champion after insulting me
I
right to
mean,
my
maybe
face?
at some point we might become friends, but I haven't really met any of you, and asking
So you
where
won't tell us anything about your source?
No.
Oh,
That would be quite foolish.
I mean,
I don't know
I'm just curious how you keep a good
don't know
business
me.
with so many creatures dying. You'd think you'd run out of stock eventually, but no, as you've said it, you clearly have someone who procures these for you, so it's not.
Well,
I'm just curious.
make a persuasion check for me. Since Harmonia is helping you, why don't you do with advantage?
I mean, do I even have persuasion? I do. Okay.
You got this. I believe in you.
Wow, a 17 and an 18 plus 2, so 20,
Ooh,
dirty.
dirty 20.
I mean, I hate that I lost the 17 in that.
Okay. They kind of look at you and they kind of like temple their fingers and they're like, maybe one day I can call you all my friends, but I have to keep some mysteries, keep people coming back.
Well, this is my champion, and I don't want to lose you see, I only have one of these friends. I can't lose them like you can lose your companions out there. So we need a little bit of a down payment if we're going to keep being your champion.
And what kind of down payment are you expecting?
Well, for one, I would expect they don't have to wear one of those.
Oh, of course not. That would just be inhumane.
That's good to know. How does your contract structure work? Do we have to show up for a certain amount of time, certain amount of days? Are we expected to do an X amount of fights? Where are you standing?
He'll kind of like lean back in his chair and snap his fingers, and like a contract will just like appear on his desk. It's a standard champion contract. You come down here, fight for me at least once a month. You can always do more. More fights mean more money. Like I said, $100 a fight. If you win, you get an extra 50. If you lose, I don't lose anything at all.
So then you're saying 150 a fight?
Can be. Sometimes more if we have a really good night, but
if I don't show up for the monthly fight,
well, then you automatically fall into my service, and I get to hunt you down and cage you for breaking your contract.
That's what I assumed.
Just from a professional standpoint, I don't feel like that's very appealing.
To each their own, I guess.
I mean, hold on. We are talking about 150 gold. Let me just speak with my champion for a moment.
Be my guess. He'll kind of lean back, take a sip of his drink. You swear as he takes a sip of the drink, you hear like the distant screams of like souls being consumed.
Souls of the innocent.
As he takes the drink.
And do you mind if we just step out into the outside there for a moment?
How about you stay here and I'll go step outside?
If that's
I don't
too
know.
rich.
Walls might have ears.
I mean,
so do always. Ow, cat claws.
Cat claws up the ass.
Cat
There's a
claws
cat in his office as well, just going. Hey.
Here, I'm sorry.
The cat's a sign of bad.
I have to go let my cat outside of my office. If you could hold on one moment.
And
The cat's a
do you
sign
mind
of danger.
I know how some people feel. Do you mind if I take your seat?
Oh, you're caught. There we go. No.
Is that a no as in don't sit in your seat while you...
As a no, don't sit in my seat.
Yeah, I understand.
Since we're becoming friends now.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. So they head outside?
They start heading outside, yeah.
Okay. I don't know what we should do. I'm very good at talking, but I don't know what we should do.
I'm not signing that fucking contract.
Not signing up for a chance to get hunted down and enslaved. That's not great.
No, that's not happening.
can skip that part.
That's not where we're coming from. We came to find out about the Ritterkin. And here we are. We found
Sleight of hand into their desk while they're not here. That's a 25.
Oh my god.
Please don't.
I'm not looking to steal. I am trying to find some things here for information.
We're just trying to find out about the Ritterkin.
I know there's a
Yes.
We
supplier.
saw one. That's
And
obvious.
I'm trying to find the supplier's information. I'm assuming he has paperwork here somewhere. Even bad ones have paperwork. They got to keep track of something somewhere. They know how much people
Yeah, they
owe.
gotta keep
So
track of
you
what
just,
illegal
like-
things to evade on their taxes.
Are you just like taking out your thieves' tool and popping open drawers?
Yeah, I'm popping open a drawer. 25.
Okay. So you pop your thieves' tool in, and it clicks open. There's the middle drawer that's like right kind of underneath the desk.
And I'm still with one of my hands, like the same hand I was, looking towards them and trying to stay where I'm looking towards the door so I'm not too obvious, and I'm kind of leaning against the desk, hopefully to make it so it's not obvious.
Yeah. So you kind of like reach your thieves' tool down and you unlock one of the drawers, like the top drawer on the right hand side.
I will slightly shuffle to try and obscure Reyes's sightline to the door so that they can't see them at the door.
Okay.
And I kind of glance to Luke and I kind of like motion to keep an eye on the door.
Yeah, I will move over and keep an eye on the door. And as I do, I will also point out, not only was the Ritterkin poisonous, there was another creature. Was I able to tell what kind of creature it was from the spell? Or if its poisons were the same as the one we had?
You could probably tell the poison. It was not the same poison. You can really tell a creature because it doesn't just tell you if it's poisonous or not.
Yeah.
So
I
you
also like that this
unlocked
is
a
exactly my
drawer.
plan. I was hoping that he would fucking leave and keep us in here alone.
So you have unlocked a drawer.
Yep. Do I see anything inside of it?
So you open it.
Yes.
Okay. You open it and immediately start hearing.
That's fine. I'm cool with that.
And he opens the door. And comes back in.
I'm sitting in the seat and I have both of my feet on top of the desk and I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Oh, you said you were standing next to the desk. So did you like
Yes,
jump to a seat?
but like, I jumped directly into the seat and put my feet right on top of the desk.
Make a dexterity check to make it look natural.
It's okay. 18?
Okay. You kind of like get in there and you kind of like wobble for a bit. And he kind of looks at it and goes,
I put my feet on the desk and it just started. I'm sorry.
well,
I know you didn't see, but I have this issue where if someone tells me not to do something, I do the exact opposite.
of course. Well, friends, I think maybe this deal won't work out for us.
That's fair.
So, did you leave the drawer open?
No, I'm gonna bump my butt into it as I'm walking around the table.
Okay. So you bump your butt into the drawer and be like, I think this might be a time to call it a night.
That's fine.
He'll kind of like wave, and you see that the female Goliath is at the door, and she's like, "All right, let me show you out."
Well, it was an honor fighting and killing your champion. Good luck finding a new one.
Alrighty, I always have a bunch of champions on hands. What kind of businessman would I be if I just didn't come prepared for
Yeah,
the death
but
of
if you claim
champions?
they're all champions,
Who
it's gonna
says they're
suck when
not?
they all get torn down.
We'll see.
And
As you guys leave
I'm
the
just gonna
office,
start walking out.
okay. Do the other two follow?
Typhid gives his regards, I say as I start walking past him.
Fuck. No. God, no. We're fucked.
Okay. Who has walked through the door and who has not walked through the door?
I waited for them to.
I already
We actually have all walked through. We've all left.
Oh, you were saying it in the doorway?
Yeah, I was saying it as I was walking past him in the doorway.
Oh my
Okay.
god, are we able to hear that?
Yeah.
Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Yeah.
Actually,
if we were able to hear that, it would have
make
started
a
rushing.
contested. Sorry, not dex save. Let's do a contested grapple check. So that would be, I
Contested
believe,
athletics.
Athletics. Oh,
Yeah.
so no longer 3, just 17.
Okay. The Goliath grabs, like, the bearded devil looks at you, looks at the Goliath. The Goliath grabs the back of your, like, cloak and shoves you, like, grabs you and walks you back into the office and slams the door shut.
Cool.
So you two are currently in the hallway. Reyes, you are in the office.
I shove the acid into this guy's face.
I mean, he's across the office from you.
Oh,
Like,
I
went back
shove the acid into this lady's face then, if it's the Goliath.
Okay. Make a attack roll for me. So it'd be like an unarmed attack of sorts.
12 plus 6 is 18.
Okay. You shove the acid into her face. Roll 2d12 for me.
10 and 9 is 19 acid damage, I guess.
Okay. So you shove. So she like instinctively lets you go and kind of flinches, and the bearded dragon goes, "So, friend of Typhid's, are you?"
I smashed it over their head is what I was trying to do, by the way.
Okay, yeah. So you like, her hair starts like melt, dripping down her face, because hair does that. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
like
definitely
falling off and dripping down
definitely
through the
wasn't
acid.
a bio major at all. Joke is I was a bio major. So yeah, that's what the bearded devil asked you. So do you say anything?
They just hear, I guess, a smash from the other room.
Yeah, you guys hear like some sort of commotion. Sounds like breaking glass in the other room. There are other barbed devils that are kind of like filling the hallways. They're not coming towards you or attacking you guys. They're just like standing there looking at you guys. So Reyes, what do you do?
Hex.
I mean, they're not attacking you or anything.
I don't care. I'm attacking them.
Okay. This if we're gonna fight, we're actually gonna end the session here with you hexing, just because I don't know how long
I'm fighting with them in here. They just shoved me into the room. How does anyone out there know what's going on?
Right.
But that's gonna cause
It's gonna be
major
an initial.
ripples.
Yeah.
If this is gonna lead into a fight, we'll probably end the session here because it's already about midnight. So
Yeah, that'll be an initiative.
I don't know how long that might take.
They have disadvantage on deception checks.
Okay, I will write.
That's what I'm putting for Hex.
Oh boy.
Advantage. Deception. Okay. So, while two of our adventurers stand out in a hallway that's filling with barbed devils, our third just smashed a more or less a mason jar of acid on a Goliath's head.
Oh god.
With a bearded dragon, a bearded devil looking at them. That is where we are going to end our session for tonight. So thank you everyone for joining the Fall of Pilion session, whatever session number it is, I forget, because I don't keep track of things. I'm at 6. Please join us tomorrow for the next episode of Aldrich Academy, where Izzy, aka Reyes, is our headmaster for the game. Yeah, I don't know, like below me. Because she's younger, so
by a couple hours, sibling.
They're younger by 6 hours, so that's why you're below me.
Yeah.
Baby siblings go on the bottom. That's how it works. So yeah, join us tomorrow.
Anyways, tomorrow.
Thanks for joining for tonight, y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. The chaos, as always.
Yeah.
So much love. Everyone have a great rest of your Saturday night. We'll see what happens in 2 weeks.
Forget to follow us.
Don't forget to follow and subscribe because it's nice.
Dad.
It's just thanks for the follow.
Yes, you follow. It's so nice. So nice. It makes us happy.
Thank you guys so much for coming in and joining us. Thank you for the raid.
Is our logo there? Oh, I see why. Anyways, let's go.
Yeah.
Good night.
All right.
You guys are all incredible. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
just gonna do this stupid dance.